everyone doing? Thank you for being here. Grand Rising, Rich Rising, Wealthiest Rising, blessings, blessings, and blessings. Okay? Well, I want to take that back. I want to say abundance, abundance, and abundance. Okay? And thank y'all for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. So look at us. And we're on time. It's 8:15. We back in the midst of the things. Anyway, so regular schedule programming. Back to the regular schedule programming. The way things should be. Alright, not interfering, not allowing interference. So we got a bunch of different messages happening and taking place. So we going to tap them out. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, okay. Alright, y'all. Back into the midst of the things. It's I'm free. Finally free. Free. It's gonna be bright. Bright, bright, sunshiny days. Don't let nobody's problem be your fucking problem. Alright, don't let nobody else's problem be your problem. We just gonna release it. Alright, so we got a couple different things happening. So let me start this thing off like I'm supposed to. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the collective. My messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. If you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. So we're going to start off with Surah Al-Fatiha. And if you don't know what that is, it's the opener and it is in the Quran. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I got this thing that I be putting on my face. It is thyme and tea tree oil. And I totally, absolutely love it. And the healing properties of it. So just so you know, that came out of nowhere, but you know, the healing properties of it. Relinquishing, release and let go. Alright? Not my issue. And so sometimes you'll be looked at as the bad guy when you're releasing. It's time to be honest. So let me tell y'all, I'm gonna do Surah Al-Fatiha, but I'm also trying to organize some stuff over here. I happened to wake up this morning and somebody, we already know we had a whole issue last night. I had to call the police, so now there's an investigator and some other shit having to get involved because somebody is putting my address and my name and threatening me with weapons and this, that, and the third, da 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 da, right? A troll will be a troll. I wake up and on my green app, somebody is saying, I can't believe this bitch is asleep. Then they said, well, at least one of us can sleep. Why are y'all mad that somebody else is peaceful? Why are y'all mad that you going through whatever you going through, but you doing what you doing? So it kind of gives me the sense that you should be going through whatever that is. You shouldn't be allowed to sleep because you over here messing with people. Mind you, I be knocked the out. And so if you was on my sleep stream, because all y'all was here, I go to sleep at the drop of a dime, like real quick, because guess what? Life is peaceful. I ain't out here dealing with no, crazy, like I ain't doing it. So to me, it is like, be mad at yourself. Be mad at yourself for being a nasty. How you gonna be mad at somebody and angry because I'm able to sleep peaceful because I ain't out here doing no fuck shit to nobody? Like, even when I'm awake, I'm happy. I'm happy. Leave me alone. Like, so, like, what's the issue? And then this is the issue. Let me tell y'all. So for people that go through spiritual awakening, this, that, and the third, imagine you going through any of this, right? Everything that's happening is people coming at me in all different ways. Imagine if I was in spiritual psychosis. Imagine if I wasn't able to see it and all of this stuff was happening and I would have to be able to call the police, be doing it. Like, y'all are watching this shit in real time. So just think about the people who be going through this and y'all don't get to see it. Y'all don't get to see how people are on attack mode and they're telling people that people are doing this, that, and the third, and nobody's believing them. This right here is exactly what happens. And then because a person have changed and a person, you know, start doing spiritual cleanses and this and the third, the people who are not used to seeing them do those types of things or those types of behaviors will be saying, oh, well, this person is going through something, da 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 da. Meanwhile, it be real shit literally happening. Y'all watching somebody go put my name in chats. Y'all watching them go from spam my channel. Y'all are watching them in real time. Me having to call the police. Like, I live in a good neighborhood. Don't nobody need to be called. Y'all don't realize every time you call the police, it bring your property value down. So literally, because when people start buying houses and shit like that, it starts to be like, oh, how many times the police was called to the neighborhood. So people like that, like trolls and things of that nature, it's so many other things that go along with that. Now just imagine if I was in spiritual psychosis and I couldn't, and it's just all of this happening. Too many people are trying to be on attack mode, this, that, and the third, from channel to channel to channel, and y'all get to see it in real time. Mind you, this ain't the first time this happened to me. It's been happening for a very long time. It's just that whatever they thought I was going to be in this time, I just ain't. You know, borders and boundaries. I didn't let too many people come near me for nobody to be able to get close enough to me to, you know, add cameras and things of that nature to my house. Or to be able to do some stuff that, you know, would make me think that I'm tripping. When meanwhile, it's them that's tripping. Somebody's mad because I can sleep peaceful. They want me to be up. Like, ooh, who doing it? Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm never going to give a fuck. Like, I'm just not. So I'm glad you're awake. I pray that you never get a peaceful night in your life. As long as you're doing that to people, I pray that you continue to have to be awake, looking at walls and shit, because you're a nasty ass individual. And it's weird that y'all would do that to somebody not knowing. Like, you don't know if a person is going through dark night of the soul, spiritual chaos, whatever it is, and then y'all add that stuff, and then somebody not exist no more in the system because that's what y'all did. But y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all don't care because y'all are some bots. Alright, so first message is tether, okay? Tethers can be so many different things. I'm going to give y'all the definition of a tether after I go through find Surah Al-Fatiha. I don't know why everything is just on like snail mail today. I'm gonna tell y'all something else too that's happening. I always sleep with my eyes open. I kind of like it. My eyes are red though. Don't know why. Well, it's a lot of people having a lot of different eye something, this and the third, because it just made me realize this morning, like, I've been separating my energy, you know, from people, places, and things. And along with that, it is just, I feel free, right? Because I don't have, you know, the restrictions and things of that nature that some people have. And so I'm not going to put myself into that. And I don't have no qualms with nobody, no beef with nobody, no arguments with nobody, no ill will with nobody, no nothing. This is the first moment in my life that I feel like, because it ain't no friends to have, you know, arguments with. It ain't no boyfriend. It ain't no, you know, husband. It ain't no girlfriend. It ain't no nothing. It's just me. And so I love that for me. And for everybody that's going through whatever they're going through and there's other people attached to it, sooner or later you'll figure out that the problem, you know, is you with them. You know what I'm saying? However it is. I don't have issues until I allow other people in. And I don't want other people bringing their issues, you know, into whatever. And right now, energy is just such that I am pulling my energy back to me. It don't matter, you know, what it's going to cost me. It's going to be peaceful. So my schedule, my life, my everything is changing, and I love that. Anyway, so you have to take stock. You know, when they say analyze your life and the situations and the things around you, what are you doing that you don't have to do? What are you adding to your life that you never had to add to your life? What are you involving yourself in that you shouldn't even, you know, have been involved in? And I'm not going to feel bad for, you know, taking my energy back, or for me, you know, reclaiming my time, my space, I'm just not. And one of my prayers right now, you know, even around me, is that God continue to show me, like, because people will every day tell you that they appreciate you, they love you, they this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, they'll be doing some fuck shit, knowing that they're doing some fuck shit. And so you have to be mindful of that. But everybody's just doing whatever they're doing. So don't make them, you know, bad people or anything else. Everybody just be doing whatever the hell they be doing. And so sometimes it's not intentional, but it's intentional. So I said something to somebody one day, because y'all know I be talking to my neighbor sometimes, right? And I said something to him. I asked him, I said, are you going through something? Because I noticed that his behavior is different, right? And good, bad, ugly, or different, I know the energy that he has. So I said, are you going through something? And so he called me out of the blue, and he was like, well, why would you say that? Why did you say that? Well, because I noticed something, right? So this is the other thing I'm not doing anymore to people. If I notice it and you care, you don't have to care. I'm going to still say whatever the fuck I'm going to say, right? But anyway, long story short, whatever the energy is that's surrounding whatever the situation is, not my problem. He's a good person, you know, for all intents purposes. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't my man. I ain't never had to lay down with him, you know, da-da-da-da-da. Whatever he is going through or not going through really ain't my business, right? But what I was going to say was this. Not my business. I said what I said, and I meant what I said, and people don't have to, you know, people change on a daily basis. Good person, but I feel like whatever the, you know, energy is that's doing whatever it's doing, I don't want nothing to do with it. So, you know, that's it, that's all. What I was going to do was Psalms. So I'm going to do Surah Al-Fatiha. This was Psalms right here. Mind you, what I was getting ready to say is this. When I said that to him, I said, you're a very intentional person, right? So something is forgetful, mind you, and then I forgot. You see what I'm saying? I literally fucking forgot. And that's what I said to him. I said, you're being very forgetful. And it's not intentional, right? Because he's a very intentional person. After I fucking hung the fuck up, you know what my spirit said? He's an intentional person. He's intentionally doing it. So he's doing, and mind you, he's Capricorn, so that's another thing. You already know how I feel about them. So don't try to not know who a person is. Everything about this nigga is intentional. So that means everything that I said, that I feel, he's doing it intentionally. Well, I don't want to be involved, because guess what? You don't have to ever, you know. So be mindful about people too. When people show you who they are, believe them. And that's one thing that I done said to this nigga since the day that we met and the day that we started interacting. I love how intentional he is. So that lets me know that, bitch, whatever you fucking doing, you intentionally doing it. So I don't want to hear nothing later on when your intentional ass gets what you intentionally gonna fucking get. Because don't play with me. So that was that. Anyway, good person, but still be mindful of who people are. And so I have to be mindful of who the nigga is. Very intentional. So, yeah. It wasn't that a person just being forgetful because they're just being, no, he's intentionally doing it. So I'm going to intentionally take my ass this way. Yeah. Anyway, long story short, let's go to Surah Al-Fatiha like I said. So Surah Al-Fatiha, in the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful. All praises for Allah, Lord of all worlds, the most compassionate, most merciful, master of the day of judgment. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. Guide us along the straight path, the path of those you have blessed, not those you are displeased with or those who are astray. Period. Love that. The next one is going to be Psalms 91. I mean, is what I meant to say, but I said period. So, in point blank period. Psalms 91, whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely he will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rapport. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say the Lord is my refuge, and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you. No disaster will come near your tent. For he will command his angels concerning you, to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against the stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because he loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him with long life. I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Amen. All right, so definition of tether, because a tether keeps coming up, right? And when a tether comes up, it is being described as melanation, right? Or it could be less melanated, whoever the hell it is. But in my case, I'm going to say melanated people. We keep being connected with other melanated people because instantly when somebody looks at the color of the skin, it is a collective group. So they'll say it's a black person. Meanwhile, it's not a black person. It is a person that is of color, that is melanated, but they are of a different ethnicity. Mind you, they don't even be liking the black people, just so you know. So that's where it keeps coming up at. Mind you, tethers could be like, last night we had a conversation and one of the people was in here and he said, soul ties, tethers, right? So you lay down with a person, it's soul ties, this, that, and the third, sometimes we as people, we may like people, we may engage with people, we may, do the deed with people, but also not realizing whatever the karmic debt is that comes along with them. So whatever we're going through is going to be whatever they're going through, and whatever they're going through is going to be whatever we're going through, because we kind of entered into energy. And so right now, one of the messages is, because we talk about messages, one of the messages is, watch invisible tethers, watch invisible ties, because some of the shit, some of the energy ain't your shit, okay? Just so you know. Hello, Jante, Genshiz, hello. Thank you for being here. All right, so we're gonna go, I'm gonna give you the definition of a tether, but I gotta fix something real quick. So last night it was a bunch of chaos, or somebody trying to create chaos, but instantly my spirit said, just cut them off. Anybody that say anything that is not welcoming, block them, delete them. The night before that, it was, entertaining, but last night it was non-entertaining. I'm not entertaining that. I'm not going to deal with it because I don't have to, and I control the air around me, and as I said before, I'm a very happy person, individual. It don't matter what's going on or how it's going on. I wake up on a daily basis, and I choose to have the day that I deserve. And because I'm a good ass person, the day that I deserve is a great one. Majestic Grace, Wealthiest Rising, I love you. Thank you for being here. I love you more. So listen, on purpose too, very intentional, like. Be intentional with your time. Be intentional with your distractions. Be intentional with everything you said. So I had wrote a message, right? And somehow parts of the message got deleted. And then I told y'all I don't like the text because sometimes it comes off as very like rude and this, that, and the third. So after I reread the text, I realized certain things got left out of it. So it looked very matter of factual, like this, that, and the third. But then I started to adjust it and go back. But then my spirit said, fuck it, leave it alone. You said what you said. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. Now, whether or not anybody, even cares to know, some stuff happening. Majestic Grace, why this morning when I woke up on one of my platforms, what the person that was doing harassing and the other shit last night, or one of their friends had the audacity to say, I can't believe this bitch sleep. At least one of us can sleep. So they're now mad at the fact that I can just go to sleep and shut them the fuck out. But meanwhile, I control the air around here. I control the air around me. So, and mind you, I go to sleep fast as fuck. And so it made me laugh that a person was upset that I was fucking asleep. But it was even more funny that you're being a nasty individual and you wonder why you can't sleep. It's all them demons that you fighting and everything else. I don't have that. I'm demon free. I control my demon. My demon only act out when I tell her to. Bitch, get down. So control your shit. Everybody has them, right? But ain't no way I'm going to be up in the middle of the night mad because somebody else is fucking asleep. Me too. You see me crazy. Girl, like, I am trying to tell you, and just the whole turn of events, like all the chaos. And what I said was this. Can you imagine if this was 2019, 2020, when all the glitches and everything fucking happening? Can you imagine if I was going through spiritual psychosis, or if I was going through Dark Night of the Soul, or any of that, and then these people was doing this? Nobody would ever believe me. But right now, y'all watching this shit in real time. So, excuse me. When all of this stuff was happening to me before, like, people stalking, trolling, this and the third, nobody fucking believed me because they was so undercover with it that nobody was like, everybody was like, oh, she's crazy. She's going through da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is, this shit ain't new. Y'all, I've been going through this shit for 4 years. 4 years. Mind you, the playing with my house, this, that, and the third, I've been telling people this shit. I literally kept saying something like somebody unlocked my fucking windows one time. I don't know how a person would gain access to my house or when a person would know how to gain access to my house, but guess what? My security system was arming, then it didn't. One night it said it bypassed. How the fuck did it get bypassed? Now we laugh at that's what I'm saying. That's growth. And that's why even today it is, watch the things that you're attached to and tied to, right? So, certain things you have to do because it's your shit. Some things you don't have to do because it ain't your shit. Don't let nobody bring you back down to levels that you have leveled up from. So, whatever one thing gets moved around and something replaced, something else will fucking replace it. So, it's just like certain things that I was saying, I'm not doing da-da-da-da-da because it's a tether, I'm dropping it, right? God will figure out how to replace whatever that is, but I don't want nobody thinking that I need them for anything or I want any, like, I don't. So, to me, it's been a lot of release, like, release it, let it go. God will figure out another way to put this in the midst of, all this other shit, but don't let nobody bring you back down to levels you've already leveled up from. Point blank, period, okay? So now let's go over here. Something better will replace it. Don't forget to say that part. Yes, something better will replace it. But mind you, I already know. So even in the process when I said, I know that this is the moment for me to let it go. This is the moment for me to move out of this energy into something different. And then it also lets me know, don't obligate myself to nothing or nobody. Don't obligate myself to nothing or nobody that ain't my shit. So something better definitely will replace it. Move yourself out of that energy. So it's a lot of that, like wiping, cleansing, clearing, clean it the fuck up. A lot of that happening. And mind you, it don't have to do with no attitude behind nobody, no nothing. This is just my journey, my pathway. It's going this way, and other people's journey pathway is going this way. It's not for nobody to get mad at. It's not for no argument. It's not even to be angry at it. It's just cut it and go. That's it. That's all. I mean, I could be the drama. They could be the drama. It don't even matter. Like, it don't have to be no drama. That's the thing. You can make it a drama if you like, but it's not. For me, for my safety, for everybody else's safety, for da-da-da-da-da, we'll call it that and leave it alone. But like I said, people be intentional, so they be intentionally knowing what the fuck they be doing, and we be giving them the benefit of the doubt. But mind you, I just told y'all, I know somebody else that I literally said that. So that means that, bitch, I know you know. And don't be mad at me for calling you on your shit, because sometimes people get called on their shit. And some people need to be called on their shit because they'll try to act oblivious. Like, oh, I just forgot, da-da-da. No, bitch, you didn't forget. You're trying to do that. Your intention, everything you do is intentional. So let's not act like this is intentional too. Seriously, it don't take crashing out. It don't take crashing out at all, period. It's just cut it and go. And sometimes if you feel anything or they feel anything, like, you know, it's okay. Grow up. Emotionally responsible is a thing. And again, like I said, somebody will think that you're the problem, but meanwhile, and mind you, I'll claim it. It's me. It's me. I feel energy and I know to go this way. Like, I'm not going to stick around for you to try to gaslight me and fucking lie and this, that, and the third. Like, do you and do this. That's it. That's all. And it don't have to be an argument. She said, seriously, it don't take crashing out to close the loop. We can do it in peace. Yes. And so this is the thing. And sometimes loops end up happening because of whatever happens at the time, whatever's necessary and needed. And so it's like you having to do something for your family. And now you're tied to doing something for your family over and over again, but you don't realize like that thing is coming to a close, coming to an end, but you don't want to say nothing because it's your family and they might not da-da-da-da and this, that, and the third, but your spirit is telling you close the loop. So Majestic Grace, absolutely. Then they'll say, I was just trying to help. Exactly. Mind you, no thank you. So I don't want you to feel like you have to do anything for me. Whatever is meant for me to be is what is meant for me to be, and that's it, that's all. And so sometimes, even if you do feel something behind it, like sit with that feeling, while I feel, you know, da-da-da-da-da, and move on. But for me, this is one of the things that I choose to know. And it don't have to do with nothing other than this. Don't treat me no type of way for somebody that, or for anything that, mind you, I know I would never sit under that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's the equivalent of you have a man and then you find out your husband or your something is fucking around with the bum bitch on the end of the corner. And now it's like this person tried to make this person feel better than the bitch they got at home. Mind you, this bitch is a bum ass bitch. And so now you trying to figure out, like, no, I ain't gonna try to figure out nothing. I know that I ain't that, and bitch, watch who the fuck you playing with. So I'm gonna go this way. You see what I'm saying? Or vice versa. Like how a nigga be doing everything for a bitch, right? Every fucking thing. And then she go fuck with somebody who ain't got nothing. And then a nigga be thinking like, I work every fucking day hard for this bitch, and you went out and fuck with a nigga who can only do da-da-da-da-da. So, same exact energy, same exact shit. I ain't got them problems. So, I'm not going to let nobody bring those problems to me. So, I ain't with it. I told y'all yesterday, I was at the fucking gas station, leaving from the gas station, getting gas. And all I hear is a nigga saying, twin, twin, twin. Now, for all intents purposes, I didn't know who the fuck they was talking to until I drove around the other side and a nigga waving, talking to me, and again, not really about looks, but instantly pissed me the fuck off. Don't tie no tether, no twin shit to me, bitch. You look like fucking Stripes from the goddamn Gremlins. Niggas' locks is like, you know, just this, and like, you know how people be, their locks start getting thin, that like they ain't never done it. Like, it just pissed me the fuck off. I called my son and I said, first of all, don't ever fucking twin me, nigga, in a way where, because y'all know when you get with motherfuckers, you start to look just like the nigga, right? Do live stream. I'm on there right now. What are you talking about? You didn't go look for me. You just came over here talking. I'm over there. So you know when you get with somebody, you start looking just like that person, right? And ain't no fucking way I want to start looking like fucking Stripe from the Gremlins. And I told my son, I said, see, I'm going to have to go take a look in the mirror, because what the fuck, and why is it that there's a strange group of niggas that keep trying to talk to me like I don't want to look like y'all? Ain't no fucking way. So I'm going to be very, very careful in whose energy that I try to insert myself into, because ain't no fucking way. Pissed me all the way the hell off. My son was cracking up. Majestic Grace, my son was laughing his ass off. He was like, I said, but for real. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of my face. Shit. I will stay fucking single for forever if that's all they got on the fucking list for me. Like, nigga. Mind you, I like an ugly ass nigga. Just one with, like, you know, Rico Suave vibes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like me an ugly black ass nigga. Not a Stripes looking ass nigga, though. Like, they gotta have that shit. That je ne sais quoi. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be like, I don't know. They be ugly, but they be having a thing that make them cute. Like, you be like, that nigga, the way they walk, the way they, like, you know what I'm saying? Period. Because I know some ugly ass niggas. Like, I done dated a few of them, but them niggas be like, you know what I'm saying? You be like, that nigga got style. He got fashion. He got something that makes him, like, he look cute now, because after you look at him, you be like, oh. But initially, you be like, that nigga just ugly. Majestic Grace said Maul ugly, period. Like, you just can't be out here Stripes ugly, nigga. Like, talking about some fucking twin. Like, it almost made me flick his ass off. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that shit. Now, we got a tether is something that ties, connects, or keeps something attached to one another thing. So it'd be like the people, every time y'all be coming over here, y'all be like, can you give me a message for da-da-da-da-da? Tether, bitch. That's the message. Tether. Why? Because I don't want you, right? And I don't want to be with you, but I want to hold on to you. So y'all, a lot of y'all don't realize them kids is a tether. The nigga never fucking wanted you, but he wanted to put a baby in your ass to make sure that there was a tether. So now you're never going to be able to go. And vice versa. Bitches do it too. So tether. So now you got an 18-year tether. Or you got a lifelong tether, because depending upon, you know, however, I told y'all my baby daddy called me. Tether. The universe is showing me tethers. Now, you break up with a person and they be like, well, you can keep the dog, but I want to have visitation rights. Bitch, take the dog and go. Because it's a tether. Access. I don't want to do this, but I want to do da-da-da-da-da. I don't want no fucking tethers. Don't want none, ain't gonna have none, no. Lord, I got the dog. See what I'm saying? Tether. What do you have that's attached to your life that a person is telling you, I don't want it, I don't need it, but, or, you know, watch who feeds you. That's another thing. You know how they tell you, in case you haven't noticed yet, watch who feeds you, watch who gives you, watch who elevates you, watch who brings you, because those people be feeling like they also have access to tether, and then when they don't want to do it no more, then, you know, there's that. So a tether is something that ties, connects, or keeps something attached to another thing. We got the kid situation, like, oh, I don't want to, you know, get involved with you because da-da-da-da-da, but I still want to visit your kids because I'm close to them and this, that, and the third, and, you know, they shouldn't be a part of the breakup. Bitch, don't talk to my fucking kid. Take your ass the fuck on. That's, you trying to have access, and I don't want to have access. So take the dog, take the kids, go. Remember that nigga came in here, he said, you want to have kids, this, that, and the third with a nigga, and I said, I can give you an egg, but it's going to be in a contract that you're going to have to take the kid when you leave. Because I don't got no tethers. I don't have no ex-friends, no old friends, no new friends, nigga. I don't have any of that. So right now, this is a moment of cleaning and cleansing. Looking around me. What is trying to tether onto me that will give a person access? Because whatever it is, cut it the fuck off. That's what the universe is saying. Cut the access, cut the tethers. The reason being because guess what? It's about to be some shit that's about to go down. And depending upon who you're tethered to, depending upon who you're connected to, it's also going to be with the shit that you go through. Look around. Like, mind you, just so y'all know, this ain't even no psychic ass shit. This is basically look the fuck around and see what the universe is showing you. Look around. And my universe, my world right now, good morning, welcome, thank you for being here. My universe, my world is showing me that tethers are trying to be committed and created right now. Because again, you go through a process. Your 7-year process, your 10-year process, whatever the process is, you're about to go through another cycle and another process, and depending upon who's tethered, depending upon who's tied, depending upon who's connected, is going to be some of the shit that you go through. And I don't want to go through nobody else's shit. I don't want to be in nobody else's energy. I don't want nobody else in my energy, because guess what? I ain't got it. I ain't got it for them. The only energy I got in my body is for me, building and cleaning and clearing all the shit that has happened in all these past years. I don't want no old shit. Love, love, love. Hi, Trey. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So be mindful. The messages that are being shown to you, the messages that are being given, what is in repetition around you? What is the universe saying to you? Like on a daily basis, you're saying, mind you, I told you, all I keep seeing is rock, paper, scissors, shoot, right? Rock, paper, scissors. So I started doing rock, paper, scissors. Then I realized rock, paper, scissors is actually making me lose fucking weight. I can eat and lose weight at the same fucking time. Mind you, it's the strangest fucking thing. Well, I ain't gonna stand up because I was getting ready to show y'all my stomach and everything else. Like, something that accidentally got inserted into the system is changing the system. Greetings, you saying what I feel, LOL. And period, God will do it, won't he do it? Taxi Man Smith, hi, welcome, thank you for being here. I'm amazing. Thank you for being here. We got people on everything, and mind you, I didn't go live on the other platform. My iPad is upstairs, so I forgot the TT today, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm live on all the platforms, but I left my iPad upstairs. So what is the universe showing you? What messages are the universe giving to you around you? Again, I woke up, literally first thing that goes into my spirit, I read something in the chat, somebody's mad that I'm asleep because they can't sleep. That's not my bag to carry. Like, I told y'all, I be restful. Like, I be resting. And the funny part is I started to do some weird shit. Like, you know, because I said I wanted to be down here and I need a cot down here, which I do, which is not weird. But then I said I want to go lay in my bed. I took all the chats literally upstairs to go lay in my bed, and I went to sleep. And the world and the universe right now is awake. The world and the universe can't sleep, can't get no rest. Why? Because they don't realize it's tethers. They're awake, so they want you to be awake. Nigga, what's wrong with you? I don't even fucking know you. Oh, okay. I sure went to check when I got here. I never knew where needed, but I know you yeah, I was going to be on, but I left my iPad upstairs, and so when I came down here, I wanted to be on time. So that was the other thing. Time is important. I wanted to be on time, so I came and I, sat here. I had already told y'all that I was going to show up with the same damn thing on because I got to do laundry today. I got to make sure I get that video done, and today's the last day for me to get it done. So after I get off here with y'all, I'm going to go do laundry, and I'm going to go and I'm going to clean my house because I'm cleaning my energy. I'm cleaning my house because I'm cleaning my energy. So everything that's happening, if my schedule's changing, communication's changing, people, all that I see on a daily basis, all that is changing, and I welcome that. The other part is, again, I don't want to bring nobody else's this, that, or the third, because we got to remember, you got to be friend of a friend. So remember when they taught us sexual education in school, and they said you have to be mindful of who you lay with, because when you lay with them, then you're also laying with the people that they done laid with, and then who the people that they done laid with, and the people that they done laid with. Now introduce that into your system energetically. So Majestic Grace, I don't know you, haven't met you, this, that, and the third, right? But because we intertwine with each other on a daily basis, shit, I be saying shit, and I be writing shit, and you done already spoke it because me and you are energetically doing a thing. Now, prayerfully, because it's the internet and, you know, we are here, I could possibly also be picking up energy from people around you because, you know, you here, I'm picking up your energy. The other thing that I actively started to do, because I know that I've been doing that, because, you know, we got Mike and we don't know who Mike's around it, but y'all, you know, seem to be on your own, this, that, and the third, right? So the other thing that I've been trying to actively do is figure out how to cut off some of the energy. Because like I told y'all, one thing that, you know, I saw is somebody did something that was around me, it threw me off. And so I had to be mindful to put into the system. Y'all remember when everybody all of a sudden started cutting off their locks? And in my mind, I thought that was strange, because I get how, you know, people go through whatever their journey, this, that, and third. And I ain't talking about nobody specific. I'm saying that Kai Cenat cut off his locks. It's another dude that be wearing a little sweatshirt, a little sweater online. He cut off his locks. It started to be a thing. All of a sudden, all the men started cutting off their locks, right? All the people started cutting off their locks. And then I realized, whatever journey they're going through, you know, that's their journey. But something in the system seemed a little bit fishy to me. Like, to me, it was given, I cut your hair because I didn't want you tracking me. You see what I'm saying? So, like, when she said, yup, 2 years ago around me. So, in the system, it's like when everybody went through the spiritual psychosis is what they said. Somehow on YouTube, 2021, 2022, 2019, 2020, like that era created something that I saw, that I witnessed, that I didn't understand. Because how can so many people that don't know each other go through what they called spiritual psychosis, and it be the same? It be the same fucking thing. Everybody that described it as this. Threw me the fuck up, because I ain't never seen no shit like that. And how does that fucking happen? So we also know that there's things that are in the system where, you know, our government and our people play around with, you know, mental this, that, and the third, and they put something into the system. So literally it made me wonder, because when Kai Cenat, after he cut his locks off, they said he was it was mental health. Anytime somebody grows, they call it mental health. But what if it is just now your system getting rid of the trash or the conditioning that they put in there, and now it is this? But thing that I noticed was this: when a person that claimed they love me touched my hair started coming out. When I went through the spiritual thing, I cut my hair off. So I'm going to just say that I know a little something about when people start to cut off their hair. It's a new transition. It's a new this. It's a new that. But I literally sat on this platform and I told y'all, if it starts to affect my hair, I ain't fucking with it. Whether or not that be the energy, whether or not it be a person, whether or not it be, I'm going to gauge what's happening in my life based off of how my hair responds. Because why? My hair is antennas. My hair is connected. It's scientific evidence, and that data did fucking studies on the fact that a group of people that had hair, they were trackers. This is how they, you know, they were tracking. They was getting a sense of. The minute they cut their hair off, they couldn't track anymore. It's like Samson, the strength that was in his hair. After his hair got cut, all of a sudden he lost his strength. After some people's hair got cut off, all of a sudden they turn into fuck niggas. Like, it's a correlation. And so I noticed it. I paid attention. So it throws me the fuck off every time I see it. Like, you literally went through all of this process, and then you allow the person to corrupt you at your core. It's your hair. She said, it's not just adults, Ty. So kids was going through it too. She said, it's not just adults, Ty. I was talking to my daughter and her best friend last night, and we talked about this. Man, they're 16, and he thought he was going crazy. He cut his in 2024. You see what I'm saying? So to me, I feel like that got put into the system. And then I noticed this, and I'm going to just say it because, you know, I got to get it off my chest, because I feel like I should tell y'all. I think they did it again. I think they put that shit into the system again, and I don't think that it's working on me like it was last time, because right now I feel like all of the bots and everything that's attacking, it was supposed to drive me insane, but mind you, I'm not under whatever they did. So I see right now it's some bullshit that's in the system. And remember, I told y'all, I noticed I didn't go through the school shit. When the kids was out of school, I would normally get off the channel. I didn't do that this time. I literally actively, it's an ant on my tripod. I literally stayed past this. This year I didn't get sick. I noticed that during a certain period of time it would almost be like a sickness, but not a sickness. I didn't have that. So mind you, do you remember me saying, Majestic Grace, when I said God said you're immune to that? You're immune to the shit that they done, because they done it enough times. It's the same exact shit. They know it works, so they do it over and over and over again. But guess what? For some reason, it's a group of us that it didn't work with this time. Mr. Steele, how you doing? Love you. Thank you for being here. I seen you had came in and said something to me last night. So mind you, they just did it again. See what I'm... Y'all, I didn't know that. But I'm telling you, Majestic Grace, like I saw when they did it again. So the fact that they're on attack mode, they think that they probably thought that I was under psychosis like everybody else is right now, or the people that are going through whatever that is. But it didn't affect me this time. So whatever they put into the system didn't affect me this time. Yeah, it was probably like a couple months ago is when I noticed it. So that's why, and like I said, I wasn't saying nothing because I wasn't like very much sure. But the fact that all of this shit is happening the way that it's happening, I literally am I can stand 10 toes down on saying they did that shit again. But this time it didn't affect me the way it did the first time. So mind you, it's rocking you to sleep. It's putting you back to sleep. This is why I'm saying that I know when people are doing the shit that they're actively doing, and they don't want you to acknowledge it or be able to see it. But bitch, I'm talking about when you found out you're immune. Oh yeah, but that was back in the winter. Yep, because I said this time, when all the people started being sick and everything else, maybe I just need some more algae medicine, but I swear it's this moment in time. Every time it's here, it's this. So yeah, he just cut his hair like last week. Cause it's in the system again. It's fucking in the system again. And they know the abilities that your hair have. That's the strangest thing. Good morning all. Hello, Miss Harmon. Love you more, and I'm good. Yeah, I caught you on your way to sleep last night. Mr. Steele, I woke up to a nigga telling me, it's all good. Love you much. I woke up. It's still in the chat over here. The nigga said, bro, you're live again. That's what he said first. And he said, is this bitch sleeping, bro? My bot told him, because I got a bot that's hooked up on them channels. My bot said, please refrain from using foul language, right? Then this nigga said, fuck yourself, maybe self or something, and then my bot again said, please refrain from using foul language. So he's talking back and forth to the bot, and then it says, then he says, at least one of us can sleep. Why are you mad that I can sleep, sir? Why are you upset, Mr. Steele? I don't know if you over there, but if you can, I sent you a link to my green app. Can you go to my green app? And if you can, whenever you can y'all please subscribe? I need 6 subscribers there, please. And you can subscribe for now. Like, you know what I mean? I just need to make that channel active. Please. Meaning active, meaning monetization. Mr. Steele, Majestic Grace said hello. He's on Facebook, Majestic Grace, just so you know. So, tether. Back to tether. Gotta put my phone down for a second, but I'm listening. Okay, so literal meaning is a rope, a chain, a strap used to keep something from wandering away. Like a horse, like tying a horse to something. A horse was tied to a tether. So it's like a strap, or invisible strings. The ties that bond. All right, so just so you know. So spiritually, it would be an invisible string, an invisible connection from me to, all of y'all. Or me to whoever, or y'all to whoever, right? And the 3D realm, it's like an actual physical rope chain, a connection, handcuffs, marriage, contract, things of that nature. Okay, so it connects you to this, a person, an agreement. All right. So we also have to watch those invisible agreements that we make. Like, I agree to do da 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 da. Meanwhile, I didn't agree for a lifetime. But people will try to hold you to some shit. So you have to be mindful. What type of agreements, said or spoken or not spoken, have you made with people? All right. Keep something attached to another thing. All right. So we're gonna take this, copy it, and then I'm gonna put it over here because we have messages. So take what resonates, leave the rest. All right. So entertainment purposes only. Use what you need, and everything else don't. So we're gonna put this here, and then, mind you, this is another thing. Awareness is your superpower. Don't let nobody try to make you feel like your awareness is a problem, because people want you to be, ignorant to the fact. People want you to not notice. People want you to not pay attention, because it benefits them for you to be willfully ignorant, to be nice. Nice means ignorant, in case y'all don't know. And people will say, oh, it meant that in the 13th century. That's the way the word was constructed. So that's what the fuck it mean, period, point blank. So every time somebody, oh, you're so nice, you're ignorant. Don't let nobody call you nice, all right? Don't let nobody try to change the meaning of the word to, oh, it mean this. No, it mean what the fuck it meant from the initial beginning of time. That was the intention that was put into the system. So that's what the fuck it mean. All right. So a strap, a cable that keeps a person or object secure is also the example of a tether. So it's safety equipment, right? So if I was rock climbing, and for me to be safe, I would be using a tether to make sure that, I wouldn't fall, right? But spiritually, it goes in the same exact thing, because it's like, being connected to God. How I told y'all, I'll jump out the window. I won't know where this is coming from, this is coming from, this is coming from, but get the signal. When God say go, go. So right now, God said go, right? Leave, do whatever you got to do. So that's what I'm going to do. Leave, go do whatever I got to do. Because God's going to make sure that I'm well taken care of. And because I know that God is, connected, then I'll jump out the window, and I know I'm going to be safe because the fact that I'm connected to God. You may climb a mountain or a connection knowing that, my cable is secure. But sometimes cables don't be secure. It's like a person in a 3D realm. I'm going to marry such and such, right? And I'm going to marry this person because I know I'm going to be safe. I know I'm going to be secure. This person is a good provider. This person is a good... Hello? I'm on live, so I just wanted to let you know that there's stuff that's happening, and so it has nothing to do with nothing other than the fact that my schedule's changing and everything else. So, and I told Milan a little bit about what happened last night. Apparently somebody's putting my address, and this, that, and third. Police had to be called, and yada yada yada. At this moment, I'm in the middle of releasing and letting go, so nothing to do with you, and I appreciate everything you have done and everything else, but yeah, we got to make some different changes.
Okay.
And my message got cut off, so I think that because I looked at it, but then I just didn't want to fuck with you because I called you last night, and then but it said I won't be able to, so I think when it got sent missing some pieces. So don't think I was trying to be ignorant or smart. It was the message got cut the fuck off. It said I won't be able to, and so I don't want her to get involved in nothing that's... Matter of fact, I just said I'm on live, and so now I'm explaining too fucking much, okay? because there's somebody that's watching my shit, and they sent stuff to my house and everything last night, and so just so you know, that's happening.
Okay, don't worry. I'll get the baby this afternoon.
Okay.
And I got it going forward. Thank you for everything you've done.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Uh,
All right, so everything that's happening, we got safety equipment, a strap, a cable that keeps a person or object secure. So we got technology, using one device to provide an internet connection to another. So linking me from here to there. It's a tether, invisible line connection, whatever that is, cutting the cords. So that was my neighbor too, just so y'all know. Figurative meaning, something that keeps a person connected or limited, holding you back. So my schedule changing, but also the fact that whatever is happening is also changing. So people, doing whatever they doing is kind of interfering or correcting, because that's also a thing. Sometimes when stuff starts to happen and it looks like it's chaos or tragic, it is divine connection. Like, it's, what do you call that? Organized chaos. And so what organized chaos does is it comes in and it kind of shakes everything up, looks like this, looks like that, this, that, and the third, but technically it's the alignment. So where this may look like it's creating an issue to, da 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 da, meanwhile it's actually putting things back into alignment, because this should be stuck to this anyway. You should be doing this because this ain't your problem. You see what I'm saying? So it creates whatever havoc and chaos that it seems to be creating, but it's the way of the universe. The universe will adjust itself as many times as necessary and needed in order to put itself back into alignment. And sometimes the chaos is exactly that. You can't see the end result of it, but it's getting you out of something that technically you should not have even been in from the beginning. And you may have thought that, or it was needed at the time, and then now it's no longer needed. Do you know the direction of whatever else could be, given or anything else? No. You just go with the flow. All right. So figurative meaning, something that keeps a person connected or limited. So family is a tether. Friends, tethers. Social media, tethers. And some things are useful, some things are needed, some things are, maybe good for you to happen. Because guess what? A lot of people wouldn't be as successful as they are without the reach that the internet brings. But also, the internet brings some bullshit. So you have to determine what part is for you. And so, like me right now, I'm saying that I'm disconnecting, disassociated, moving away from the people, right? Because it's just me. I am able to pick up and go wherever I want to go. I don't want to have to explain to nobody why, this is this, and that. Also, I don't want to bring nobody else into, the midst of whatever it could be or not be. You see what I'm saying? So there's that. But all my spirit is saying is, even with the whole, messages, because the title's always right? And when I go through the titles, this is one of the things that I'm looking at. I told y'all, if you go through the channel and you look at the title's always right. It don't even matter what we talk about or what we don't talk about. Because the other day it said that the best days of your life haven't happened yet, right? So, we got, it's time to be honest. Yesterday. So, we got messages. A tether is something that ties, connects, whatever. The next one is, it's time to be honest. It's time to be honest with yourself. It's time to be honest with the people. It's just time, right? And so for all intents purposes, this is another thing. When people are intentional, right? Because ain't nothing a coincidence. Phone calls. Everybody be knowing I be fucking live. People will look at my live and still call. So just know that because people are intentional and I'm intentional, I know that. But this is the thing. You intentionally insert something into the system, and then all of a sudden now you get fucked with because you did that. You see what I'm saying? Like, nothing is a coincidence. Nothing. My schedule's been the same for forever and a day. I keep telling y'all, like, I'm not oblivious to bullshit. You see what I'm saying? And people be thinking that, oh, well, let me just insert something into the system. Good, do that. Because my spirit will say, don't do this or don't do that. Answer or don't answer, you know, at da-da-da-da-da-da. And meanwhile, don't insert shit into the system if you don't want it into the system. But clearly people be thinking they know ahead of time what's going to happen behind that. And then when, you know, certain things get pulled into the system, it's because you thought that your intentional ass should have did that. Now, it's time to be honest. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with other people. You don't have to understand the rules. Just follow them. I don't understand why spiritually certain things happen. I don't understand why when I be saying God don't play about me and people be trying to play in my motherfucking face, I don't understand why they start getting taxed after the fact. It's not even for me to, you know, question. I don't understand why people get away with a whole lot of bullshit, and then if I do some bullshit, then my ass gets beat very much, you know, early. Like, it be a little thing. Your choice is this. You ever seen a little game on TikTok when they be like, you could go this way or you could go this way? And then you want to choose, you know, the thing, and then all of a sudden you choose that way, and then they slap your ass back over here? That be me. Some of the best days of your life hasn't happened yet. Some of the best days of your life haven't happened yet. That was the day when the shit hit the fan. The night when the shit hit the fan. I came, good energy, good this, that, and the third, and all of a sudden my address started getting put online. A person just started doing a bunch of weird shit, going from channel to channel, to this, to this, to that, to that, to that. She said, preach, Ty, while they just trying to help, they always end up have to go help themselves. Motherfucking right. Motherfucking right. Because like I said, intentional people, like, you don't just accidentally don't know that, you know, I'm fucking live right now. I'm always live, every fucking day. Anybody can find me. All they have to do is go look at my live. Oh, I can tell if what she's doing. She's right the fuck there. You see what I'm saying? So even when it just looks like accidental, it ain't. Ain't nothing a fucking coincidence. And this is the reason why I'm learning about fucking people. People are just gonna do what people gonna do. So just know that anybody that I know, when they call this phone, they already done look to see where I'm at. They already know what they about to do. And so sometimes I answer, sometimes I don't, depend upon what my spirit say. But also, to me, it seemed very foolish, because why are you, if I'm already telling you that people are doing whatever, da-da-da-da-da, why the fuck would you insert yourself into that? Because they don't realize how crafty these fucking people are. And if a nigga already know my address, do you know how it is easy to fucking Google the fucking surroundings, and nigga now got your address too? Like, people are so weird. Like, this is the age of technology. So why would you want to make yourself present to be this? Do you know that they can go on, and because I say to everybody that you can Google me, right? So even when certain da-da-da-da calls, if you Google me, you can go down the line and figure out who's related to who, to da-da-da-da-da. Mind you, again, it's fucking satellite imagery of this house, this house, this house, and bitch, now gotcha. You're in the system. So do that. And again, I don't have to explain too much. Just do what you think that you're doing, that you feel like you doing. And then when something happen, blame yourself. Because I'll be accountable for my shit. But it just be funny to me how people just be thinking like I ain't fucking slow. And so just because sometimes I play along with the game, this, that, and the third, bitch, I be literally just sitting here watching, because my spirit already be saying, look at this nigga. And again, people will only be mad when I acknowledge it. And then, oh, well, no, it wasn't that. Yes, the fuck it was. Yes, the fuck it was. So, anyway, do with that information what you One. So it say, some of the best days of your life haven't happened yet. But on some of the best days of our life hasn't happened yet. It was a bunch of chaos. It was, pretty fun. It was a long night. That was the night I didn't go to bed till about 3:42 in the morning, and I don't know why I remember that. So maybe I need to put that angel number in. Also, Majestic Grace, I made note that you, even during that time, you said they came in to corrupt the message, but meanwhile the message was the message. Even everything that was happening, but I made note because what you were saying was we didn't get a chance to have the topic, but technically the topic got put there, but I just came to see what everybody was doing anyway. Everything was intentional. There's chaos around us, but mind you, the message that needs to be on the forefront was, or on your mind was, some of the best days of your life haven't happened yet. Yes, the world is full of chaos. Yes, these people doing whatever the fuck they doing, but we was having a good time. If you can remember, we was laughing and enjoying like everything that was happening, even in the midst of the chaos. They was mad because we were not mad. So the title said what it said, but the message was just all throughout. Pick whatever it was you wanted to take. What resonates, leave the rest. Yup. And it told me that chaos is in the form of trolls. We're in the energy and facts. Yes. And you said, oh, we was cracking up. Yes. Mind you, this is the thing. We actually were controlling the chaos. That was the other thing. LeBron James, hi. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Remember, and that's what I said. At any given time, when I wanted to shut them down, we knew how to go and block. But mind you, we also let them just talk. That was the other thing. We didn't have to get upset because people were talking. People was just talking. And we was over here talking, laughing, doing whatever we was doing. And I let them just do whatever they was doing because guess what? Didn't bother me none. They liked us too. They definitely did like us. That was the other thing. They came in and troll and fuck with us, and then they end up always leaving and loving us. They liked us too. We wanted to recruit. They wanted to recruit us, and did. That's the thing. So, and the funny part about me is this. People be having a serious love-hate relationship with me because they literally fucking be like, this bitch, but I don't know what keeps drawing me to her. It's the funniest fucking thing. But mind you, it's because of, bitch, whatever's in you. You be mad because I call you on your shit. I'm not going to act like I'm oblivious to, like everybody else do. But either way, like, then people hate being called the fuck out. Because like I said, we not going to act like a nigga's not intentional when that's the word that I always use. So everything about the nigga's fucking intentional. That's the thing. Let's not act oblivious. Then we got trimming my hedges. Trimming my hedges was me outside cutting the trees, right? But trimming my hedges is also the message in this. Being able to see things because I'm still trimming the hedges. So the bushes got big, overly grown, which started to cover up stuff, which is also showing us in our life things being big and overly grown, and we not seeing it. So, excuse me, you want to make sure things are visible for you to be able to spot something, issues right away. So, trimming the hedges may look like a video of me just being outside, but the title's always right. So guess what? That's telling us that there's some areas where we need to clean some shit the fuck up. Clean it up. So I'm gonna go do that today too. I'm gonna finish cleaning some stuff up around my area because you have not because you ask not, but also how God gonna give you some more when you're not even faithful with the little shit that you got? How am I gonna add something onto your plate and onto your table, but you're not even taking care of the stuff that I'm already giving you? The next one was the biggest regret isn't what you did, it's what you never did. Not taking the risk, not taking the opportunity, not jumping out the fucking window, not taking the risk. Not taking the risk. So telling you a story. The next one says it's a beautiful night. Mind you, so even with that, I don't remember what that was, but it looks like 10 minutes of whatever that was. Living in the moment, enjoying the time, the present, being present and active. Hi, Mr. Steele. So then we got love cannot force a transformation that someone refuses to choose. Like, you can love somebody through any and everything, but guess what? They only change when the fuck they want to change. So if a person wants to be whatever it is, so be it. You have to just let them be. If it's something that rubs you the wrong way, something that you don't like, guess what? It's not for you to worry about. Just let it be what it's going to be. They'll figure it the fuck out. Now, this is one of the things that I often say. I take the opportunity and the risk when I be, cutting people the fuck off, get somebody else to do it, da-da-da-da-da, right? And so, because I'm going through spiritually, whatever it is that I'm going through, and they want to engage, they want to talk, this, they don't have to. They don't have to. So whenever I'm done going through whatever I'm going through, the spiritual cleanse, the this, then the third, all the people that I push to the side or whatever, again, it's me, it's not them. But if they decide to talk, they can. If they don't want to, they don't have to. And guess the fuck what? I'm going to go this way. Because when it was me and my time and I chose to take my time, I took my time. And I'm not going to explain to nobody why I'm taking my time. God said, go this way. Leave it be. Don't deal with it. Let it go. People got to do whatever the fuck they got to do. And you got to do whatever the fuck you got to do. That's just how it is. Thank you, Mr. Steele. So then we got, this one never got changed. So this space is a sanctuary for alignment, intuitive guidance, and high vibrational energy. Same scenario as the other day. They came in, they was mad. I want you to let me troll you. Let me troll you. Let me make you mad. Let me treat you whatever, however I want to treat you because, whatever. Bitch, get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. I'm not going to let you change my attitude. I'm not going to let you change I'm not. I said it at the time. I'm happy. Leave me alone. This is my space. Clean, cleansing, doing the things. Like, this is my area. So I don't have to let nobody in my area. I don't have to want to go into nobody's area. I don't have to. So this space is a sanctuary for wherever your space is. Clean it, cleanse it. The energy that you want to deal with, like, you don't have to, and you don't have to. So the other thing is this. I got a new number, right? I have my general regular number, and then I have this number, and then I have a number that's just private, where I'm not going to give it to nobody unless you are on my private level. So even with that, if a certain line rings, I know that this could be any fucking body, because that number is on the internet. So I don't answer that number unless I kind of know who's who and what's what, and everybody else can fucking leave a message, right? And if it's a message that I want to respond to, then I'll respond to it. Then there's my phone number here, this number, that, there's general people, associates, people that, I may entertain, da-da-da-da-da, know you, and if I answer, I answer. If I don't, I fucking don't. Then there's a whole nother number that I have where, bitch, I'm always going to answer. Because they're my people. And so my people is limited. It's like a dot on that area. And so I can tell by which phone or which connection, which tether, who is who. This the number that the fucking the people, when they find you online, because you got the Google number, that's for everybody. Everybody can call that. Anybody can da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to just say that because it's like the text now number, that shit. So anybody can find that. You put that anywhere. You use it for businesses. You use it for this. You use it for that. Then this one you use for like family or people, like I said, associates, this, that, and the third. And then it's like you know what I'm saying. Anyway, space is a sanctuary. But mind you, that happened twice. So it was a confirmation to let you know that this is a space for alignment and intuitive guidance. Then it says, the cycle ends when the lesson is learned. I'm closing out a cycle. The lesson is learned. Whether or not somebody likes it or not, Majestic Grace, how's life treating you? It's been a while since I've seen you on with Ty. She on every day. Mr. Steele, every time I'm on, she on. So there's that. When the cycle ends when a lesson ends. Stop letting people take advantage of you under the guise of they don't know no better and under the guise of you don't know no better. Stop volunteering to do shit. Marcel, hi, love you. Thank you for being here. How's your day? Hope you've been well. Stop letting people take advantage of you. Point blank, period. And some people will say, oh, I wasn't taking advantage because I was doing da-da-da-da-da. Still taking advantage. Sometimes energy, time, like people fail to realize, like me, I can say that my time is very valuable. I don't need to be spending my days doing this, that, and the third if it's not bringing me no monetary value because of the fact that it just ain't. And it don't matter what it is, going here, there, everywhere. I have to know that my time is valuable. You have to know that your time is valuable. Everybody got to know that their time is valuable. You can't get it back. Once you spend it in all the wrong ways, you can't get it the fuck back. Some people will think that your time is not nothing because you don't have nothing to do. So they'll think that their time is worth more than your time. Until they start realizing that do the shit that basically you was just trying to get me to do. And when you realize you don't have time, or when it gets put on somebody else, then all of a sudden they'll know. You see what I'm saying? So it'd be a thing where people be thinking, oh, well, oh, it's cool because I can do this, that, and the third. But they don't realize, like, that time is money. That time is energy. That time, again, is valuable. So I choose to spend my time like this. I'm going to be over here doing da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to start. So just so everybody knows that, although I already been doing my spiritual guidance, the lessons and this and the third, I'm going to be opening up bookings, and I'm going to be changing it in a way where it's going to be easier for people to book, because I think part of the issue was that it was hard for people to book. And you know, we have the membership area where I'll be live and this, that, and the third, but also it is being mindful, like right now, stepping my game up to know my value. I can be here all day long. We can have conversations all fucking day long. But at the end of the day, if it don't profit us nothing, like if it don't allow us to grow in some form or fashion, or if it's not like giving us good value, good lessons, good teachings. One of the things that I love is this. It's like the A-team. I love it when a plan comes together. Because people be not realizing, right, like you can be intentional on something. It's like the bait and switch thing. Sometimes you gotta feed right into people thinking that you're oblivious, because it just reminded me of something. Well, I guess I'll be missing you guys. You definitely be missing us, Mr. Steele. I'll be seeing you sometimes, though. I'll be seeing you commenting and everything. You will leave a comment. You will watch a video later on. So I'll be seeing it. So just like everything being intentional, the messages, the titles are intentional. It takes you somewhere, right? So it says, this type of love was doomed from the start. No matter how many times we tried, each time we failed. And it was more like what you call that thing? Unrequited love. Or not even unrequited love, because that's when somebody loves somebody else way entirely too much. But it's like what you call that thing? It's a tether also, but it's Romeo and Juliet. Like how they tell a love story, but then the love story ends in a tragic event. But it's like lifetime after lifetime. Time after time, we choose each other, but it just don't work out because it's always a lesson to learn. Mind you, the message just was previous before that says the cycle will end when a lesson is learned. You'll stop having returning cycles, patterns with people, places, and things. You'll stop allowing people to take advantage of you. You'll stop putting yourself in predicaments. You'll stop allowing conversations to lead you into, or you volunteering to put your, time, energy, and everything else into something, and then somebody else being able to think that they can, abuse that. You'll spot it ahead of time. You'll say no. It's always going to be a manipulator trying to manipulate. You choose how it gets done. It says, also, the hidden cost of being right. Watch this before you respond today. right? So again, the titles that take you somewhere. I think on that I also told you it's certain groups of people, right? My son's a Capricorn. His daddy that called me yesterday is a Capricorn. My neighbor is a Capricorn, right? And I already told you about the issue that I have with Capricorn people. They can all be good people, but there's a pattern that happens, and it don't matter. It don't matter how I love them, because my son is, I love my son. I'm going to go balls to the wall for my son, but he's a Capricorn. So I have to always talk to him and let him know, like, don't be a fuck nigga. Don't be a liar. Don't be a manipulator. Don't be this. Like, he has patterns that I have to always look at and correct, because this nigga want me, like, it's the same scenario over and over and over again. He will come in and take liberties with my shit, but the minute I ask him for something, or the minute it's like, he has this thing, and then I'll have to remind him. But then also I have to remind myself, start treating this nigga the same way he be doing. Because they only learn through treating them the fucking same way that they be fucking acting. And then they be oblivious to, like, oh, my baby daddy yesterday, oh, I love you, this and the third. Nigga, guess what? I love you too, but you can really suck ass. Because when I was loving you, to the tune of it was creating issues with me, you wasn't trying to love me the way I was trying to love you. You was trying to be weird. Mind you, later on in life, the nigga said, oh, well, I was cheating the whole time. Not because, I just had to, just because, it was allowed. Niggas be having access. Access be allowing these niggas to do shit, and then they fucking lie and be manipulators. And then they'll act oblivious. Oh, well, you was the problem. This, that. You could have been better. Bitch, fuck you. Still love them. Still thankful for the kids. Still wouldn't throw hot water on a nigga if he was on fire. Cause it's done. It's over with. Like, literally, like, it ain't no going back into the energy. I don't want that into my energy, because it's not going to change. It's under that zodiac sign. This is what the fuck it is. So if I met a new nigga, mind you, and that's the crazy part, is they be very catering, very loving, but they be lying their ass off. So if I met a new nigga that's a Capricorn, guess what I'm going to know? You're going to be treated very, very well, but this is definitely going to be a fuck nigga. I'm raising one. Love them, good person, good energy, this, then, and the third, but that's their behavior. It's under their zodiac sign. So I ain't going to say nothing different about it. It's like Pisces. Every time I see something about Pisces, and I'm a Pisces, right? And it makes me laugh, because for all the good shit, all the bad shit, everything they say, the other day I happened to run across a post, right? And the post said, it was Shamar. I didn't know Shamar was a Pisces. Rihanna is a Pisces. Krishan Rock is a Pisces, right? Just to give y'all some patterns on Pisces, right? There's so many more people that are Pisces, right? And so, y'all keep having to put my phone down, but I'm here. Okay, so, Shamar, the one with the scoliosis, I think him, I think that's what we got. Don't know. Anyway, so somebody in the chat said Shamar is a Pisces. The reason why they were saying that was because somebody targeted him. Everybody that targets him fucks around and finds out. And so somebody put in there, it's because he's a Pisces. Gotta get on the road to go to my doctor's appointment in Augusta at VA. So I'll try to catch up with y'all, with you guys later. Love you all. Later, Miss Harmon. Be safe, Mr. Steele. Shamar a Pisces. I never knew that. Should have known. He never gives up. Period. And so that's one of the things that made me laugh, because somebody said, God didn't even make zodiac signs. Well, who the fuck made it then? God made everything. Anyway, the point of it is that the people was pointing out that anytime somebody attacks him, anytime somebody does something to him, they either end up dead, in jail, or, missing. God don't play about us. Mind you, that's one of the things. God gave Pisces, da-da-da-da-da. Remember, I did that with y'all. God gave Capricorn this, God gave Cancer this, God gave Leo this, God gave Scorpio this, God gave Pisces understanding and fucking awareness. That bitch, you play if you want to. Mind you, then I'll see people saying, oh, well, Pisces are lovers, this, that, and the third. Yeah, but you will also fuck around and find out. Pisces be like, your karma, bitch. Everything that you thought you gonna get away with, that be the thing. God be putting us in people, places, and things, and then you fuck around and we be your karma. And you be thinking that you got away with something, and the whole entire time, bitch, God be watching. That's why I be saying the whole entire time, y'all be hiding from people. I believe in God. So I ain't never gonna hide from y'all asses. There's not gonna be nothing that I ain't gonna be thinking, that I ain't gonna be saying, that I'm gonna hide from you, because bitch, God know I think that and I say that about your bitch ass. So there's that. Anyway, long story short, you're a crybaby. So Pisces be emotional, this, that, and the third. Well, just be mindful that in all cases it's balanced to a thing. So in one case we can be, emotional when we love, this, that, and the third. But on another case, if you fuck around and it's this for real, bitch, you're going to get drugged to the white meat at an unstoppable pace, that you're going to know that a Pisces was there and showed up. It's like how, they say a Scorpio is this, like, what I'm saying, da 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 da. My son's a Taurus down, right? Well, look at you too, bitch. You be acting how you be acting, and he just be laser focused. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Is a giver, a love, but this is the thing. It is a lot of energy that's attached to your zodiac sign, or the sign that you're born in or through, and people fail to realize, like, me being a cuss baby, because there people will say, oh, your Aquarius is showing. Bitch, when I'm done with you, I'm done. Mind you, just know that when a Pisces is done with you, they fucking done with you. But when Aquarius is done with you, bitch, you can talk to fucking God himself, herself, and we ain't gonna give a fuck. Like, God gonna have to come down here and have a whole sit-in meeting. Like, I need you to kind of, talk to this person because da-da-da-da-da. And unless God do that, guess what? You can get somebody else to do it, bitch, because you won't even get spit if you on fire. So, do with that information what you will. Then we had the night shift, where the quiet speaks the loudest. Sometimes people don't even realize, if you go into silent mode, bitch, that's when the most trouble's gonna start. People be loud and just fucking wrong. Loud, and y'all know that y'all need to watch the quietest people. When people be quiet and not saying nothing to you, that's when the wheels is turning. That's when your ass is grass. Meanwhile, people will try to take your silence for a weakness because I ain't saying nothing. I'm acting as if I don't see your shadiness or your little fucked up ass ways. Meanwhile, I done clocked your tea the whole entire time. Everything about it. I just didn't say nothing. And then it's like the thing. They fail to realize the quiet before the storm. When I shut you down, kick you out, bitch, that's all the energy. There is none, and you could get somebody else to fucking do it. And you could not care. Because I pray that be the thing. I pray that you be, I don't even care. Because they never do until they do. And then they be trying to figure out, oh, can I spin this way? How can I maneuver? How can I manipulate my way into da-da-da-da-da? Bitch, ain't no fucking way. I'm gonna see you at all angles. Energy, shut the fuck off. Get somebody else to do it. And this is what you brought on yourself. I'm a true Taurus. I've learned that we tap into all true energy for frequency. Well, my son is fucking amazing. Like, literally, be knowing shit. He be knowing secret shit. Like, this child, he be knowing weird, strange facts, and you be wondering why the fuck do you even know that? Why is that in your memory bank? I got 2 kids that's like that, cause my little my Capricorn son is like that too. It must be a thing with them as well, because they be knowing strange ass facts that they dig out their ass later on. Like, why the fuck do you know that? So I can see where it could be a frequency thing. Like I said, good people, but again, they just got a lot of shady ass. And that's another one that be coming around. They're Capricorn too. They just be liars. That's just in their nature. Like, truth be told, they're liars. Okay. But with anybody and everybody can be a liar, but some people just do it better than others. Like, it be lying unprovoked. Like, nigga, ain't nobody asked you nothing and you started off with a lie. So, you know, there's that. It says, what's happening behind the scenes will surprise you. So some things that you don't know, and I wasn't supposed to tell you this. That's the next one. So like I was saying, all the things be lining up. The title's always right, and you can follow the yellow brick road to what's what. And some people don't believe in nothing. Some people don't even believe shit stink. You can say whatever you want to say, and the whole entire time it's like the universe will be telling them something. Don't do this. Don't say this. Don't try to insert yourself. Like, some people just fucking. And I'm gonna use it as age, right? It's like the equivalent of me being 50 years old and a nigga being 30. And a nigga that's 30 years old trying to manipulate and act as if that at 50 years old I ain't seen niggas that was bigger and better, do it bigger and better, manipulate. Like, nigga, I already got 20 years on your slow ass manipulation. So technically, like, all the little tricks that you could have even attempted to try or play, I already seen. It's not new. It's not original. It's fucking weird ass fuckboy shit. But they will think that, you know, oh, it's like your kids. Your kids think that you're old and you ain't been through nothing. Not realizing, nigga, the way you got here is because I was outside pop locking and dropping it. Like, the shit that y'all basically, and then y'all kind of slow and dumb with it. That basically by, you know, back in our day, it was a whole lot smoother transition in this shit. So y'all thinking that y'all invented the wheel, but bitch, we been there, done that, got a t-shirt, wrote a book about it. And the reason why I'm telling your bitch ass about it is because I'm trying to help you not go through the shit that I had to go through, because y'all is slow as fuck. So it'll always be somebody trying to manipulate on a level that don't even make sense. It's old ass dumb niggas. Like, I'm 50, but yet I always date older dudes, and they old and fucking dumb as fuck. You would think that they grew the fuck up. So age don't mean shit, but also youth don't mean shit either. Bitch, we done already did that. So lie to somebody else, play with somebody else, and you better pray that your ass get to this age and you fucking still intact. And don't see what we saying till we show them anyway. Man, let me tell you, my son literally came to me and apologized. A couple of my kids came to me and said, "Mom, now I see what you mean." Like, I ain't never gonna try to do nothing to hurt you. That's not even in my energy. Even if I don't fuck with you, I'm never gonna do nothing to try to hurt you. You may not like what I said, but either way, I still ain't gonna do nothing to hurt you because I don't have that energy. She said miserable they are, and period. Some people don't recognize, like, good people being around them and what's good for them until it's too fucking late. And now, bitch, you can get somebody else to do it because you played entirely too fucking much. Mind you, it could just be on the littlest, dumbest thing that you didn't even have to fucking do. So then it is, oh, you thinking that I didn't know that da-da-da-da-da? Bitch, I had intentions on when I said it, when I did it. I already knew that you was going to do this. So good. Like, you know, people be liking to think that you slow and this, that, and third. And the other thing is this. Because it's always something, and I keep reminding people of, like, New York, right? New York is one of the states where tethers. It be people that are melanated and not, right? But everybody from the islands, every island far and wide will come to, they will migrate to New York, and then they migrate down south, right? That's the thing. So when people look in New York, they see black, but really it's not a lot of, it's black, it's a lot of black, but it's not foundational black. It is fucking island black, from this island, from that island, Dominican, you know, all of that shit, right? And all of these people be thinking that they are smarter than the black people that are foundational black people that are actually here. They'll do shit. Nicki Minaj is not a fucking foundational black. She's a tether. Cardi B, I love her, but Cardi B is not a foundational black. Cardi B is a tether. You got to think about how many niggas, how many rappers, how many, you know, people that are well known that come out of New York. They make their business, they make their whatever. They're not foundational black, they're tethers. And then what happens is they get the recognition of whatever. And remember that our government, our states will try to give somebody else a representative because they can control them more because they're just happy to fucking be here. And so then that gets to be put into the image of, oh, this is a black person. And again, I love me some Cardi B, so I ain't saying shit, but other than the fact that Cardi B is not black. She's Dominican. She's a tether. And so now, if they want to be able to control the masses, they'll try to figure out a way to get the Cardi B, because then, you know, and although she definitely be speaking and saying whatever, Nicki Minaj just tried to do it. Remember, she just tried to buy her green card to get into, you know, to be here, and then they said, no, you still got to do da-da-da-da. So what she did was went to go kiss some asses of some people, and that didn't work out for her, so she still had to go do da-da-da-da-da. It's tethers. So it looks like a representative of they're speaking for, but meanwhile, they not even fucking black. Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar is what he call him, da-da-da-da-da, and ain't got nothing to say, because the man speaks, you know, very well, and this, that, and the third, but is he from here or is he a tether? Because he always talks about, what's that? I think he's from another state. He's from Wilmington, Delaware, because I'm from Delaware, but I think his people are something else. Either way, fucking tethers. And so then it is a thing where everybody is looking at this person speak, and then they're a representative, because people ain't gonna say, oh, this person is Dominican, or this person is this, or this person is that. They say they're black. And then they get to speak for the black people, but meanwhile, I ain't said that. I didn't vote for that. I didn't ask for that, because there's differences in a person that is just thankful to be here and just wants to be here, and just, you know, if they get sent back to their country, then they damn sure is not going to live as well as they fucking live the fuck over here, or da-da-da-da-da, and then the people be talking shit. For all intents purposes, for everything that happens over here, I still wouldn't want to live nowhere else. I still wouldn't want to live nowhere else. I would want to go visit and then bring my ass the fuck back. But somebody who don't want to go back because whatever could potentially happen, this, that, and the third, they're going to do the extent of anything that these people tell them to do and to stay here. And it's one of the things, like I said yesterday, so many countries lined up to actively try to suppress the black voice, the foundational black voice, the people that was here. They will try to give us different histories. They will try to give us different names. They will try to give us different voices. They will try to, but they will not pull up a foundational black person and listen to the plight of this, that, and the third. It's always a tether, a connection, a this, a that, and they try to use that because they can control their voices. They just want to keep their families over here to have a better way. If y'all continue to, you know, suppress the people that are, you know, the connection to plug this, then a third, then we'll try to. And then they'll say, yo, y'all always complaining because da-da-da-da-da. Well, it also goes back to what I said. People will say, wake the fuck up, this, then a third. But mind you, our people have been fighting for a long period of time for y'all to pay attention and see what's actively happening, you know, around here. So y'all saying wake up, but y'all wake up is centuries too late. She said, and yes, misery loves company. Misery does love company. I told you last night, a nigga just was mad at the fact that I was asleep. The nigga said the bitch sleep. At least one of us can sleep. So they thought that I should be up entertaining them because they bitch ass couldn't fucking sleep. Here I am knocked the fuck out, minding my own business. I entertain during the day, during the moments in time that I want to entertain. Like, I ain't got to do shit for nobody. And ain't nobody got to do shit for me. That's one of the things that I realized. And so even when I take back my energy and I decide that I don't want to do shit for nobody, I be very intentional in doing that too. And I know people be thinking that they more, you know, oh, da-da-da-da-da. Well, guess the fuck what? I bet you I won't. That's the other thing that I be doing. When I be doing what I be doing and saying what I be saying, how I be doing it, I don't ever expect to turn around and go back. I ain't doing it. You know, I love that about me, and I'm going to tell you why. Because most of the time, I've been and gave a person 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 50, 11 damn fucking chances to correct your ass. And so when I decide that I ain't fucking with you no more, and when I decide that I'm going this way, I don't ever, plan on needing you for nothing. I already know all I got is me and God. All I got is me and God. Somebody asked me something the other day. They said, tell one of your kids, your sons, the son. I didn't ask. They didn't ask to be here. The son, I wanted to be the vessel, and I volunteered to do whatever it was. They don't have to do shit. If they want to, that's on them. But the fact of the matter is when people be saying, oh well, you doing this and you doing that, da 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 da. My kids ain't asked to have a fucking house. So if there's something that has to go on with the house, I gotta cut down a tree, this and the third. If I ask them, and they don't want to, I'm not gonna blame them for not wanting to. I'm not gonna try to guilt trip them into it. Like, you don't have to do it. But also later on, just know that, if there's something that I don't want to do for you when you ask me, I don't have to do it either. It's not because I'm your mom. It's not because I should. It's nothing. The same way people have free will to say yes or no to me, so the fuck do I. So I don't want to take away their free will to say, oh, well, I don't want to help you do this. I don't want to help you. Don't. My option was to do whatever. My option was to have whatever. So I'm going to be accountable for my shit. And that could be right or wrong for anybody that thinks it, but, because one of the girls was saying something about well, when you're older, you would pray that your kids get da-da-da-da-da. I'm not praying that my kids do fucking nothing but live their life and it be successful for whatever it is the fuck they want to. They don't have to take care of me. They don't have to do shit. But what the hell they want to do, and I'm not going to be expecting them to do shit. I expect for me to make things the way it needs to be done, for me to be comfortable, and I'm going to make that. Because why would I be expecting for anybody else to do it? If I end up with a person, this, and the third, then I'll be working on it with them. If it's just me, then I'm going to work the fuck on it with me, just me. And prayerfully, that'll keep me alive a whole lot longer. Because guess what? I know that I got to fucking be the one to do it. So I don't have the thought process that everybody else said, oh, your kids should do this. My kids shouldn't do shit. But what the fuck they want to do? Live their life. Enjoy fucking life. Like I want to fucking enjoy life. Like I want to live life. I want to be 3,000 something years the fuck old. And so I don't plan on, spending my time around people that fucking think that corruption or fucking manipulation is the key. I gotta lie to somebody. I gotta do this. I don't want to be around them type of people. I pray that God brings me around the people who believe what I believe, who know what I know. And they all have the same thought, that we collectively get together and we da-da-da-da, and that's what we choose to do, then that's what we choose to do, and we gonna live prosperous at it. But past that, I don't want to have to lie to you. I don't want to have to, manipulate. I don't want to have to none of that. And if that's what I gotta do, then fuck you. Because what the fuck type of shit is that? That's not no life to be living. Either way, what is this? Back to the plan. So a tether is something that connects or holds one thing to the other. What are you allowing to hold onto you? What are you allowing yourself to be attached to that you don't even realize you could potentially be attached to? What have you entered into, any type of agreements or anything else that you are now wanting to relinquish, or you're being told clean and cleansed? You also have to be careful, right, about people. And I'm going to say this. You don't have to go around people. You don't have to involve yourself with people. You don't have to engage people. But watch how you treat people. And watch how you let people treat you. All right? So a tether is something that carries connections or keeps one thing attached to the other. Sometimes a tether provides security and stability. Other times it can keep you from moving freely. What is stopping you from moving freely? Like, again, my alarm was going off this morning, right? I ain't got nowhere to go other than, be here, on time, whatever, this, that, and the third. But technically, I can come here whenever I want to. As long as my life, because what's the life that you want to live, right? what type of life do you want to live? Do you want to live your life based off of schedules? Do you want to live your life, or do you want to live your life whenever you're doing something, you're just doing something? So that would look like whenever you went to bed, you went to bed, you go to bed. Whenever you wake up, you wake the fuck up. Everything is still, you know, you're able to afford the lifestyle that you want. You don't have to be on nobody's job. You don't have to do any of that. Everything is just according to what you want to do, right? So what type of life do you want to live? Do you want to wake up and check into a 9 to 5? Is that something that, you know, makes you feel good? Because some people need to be able to do that. Do you want to just be able to wake up and move freely around the world and still be able to, you know, have the monetary needs or your monetary, you know, everything met? What type of life are you trying to build? That's one of the things. We have to know what we want, right? And so when I woke up this morning, my alarm was going off. Y'all was all here. And in my mind, like, I don't really like to wake up to alarms. Normally, on any given Sunday, I will be up like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, this and the third. But if I start going to bed at 3, 4, or 5 o'clock because people in my energy and I'm entertaining trolls and shit on fucking line, and now I'm going to bed later, that's cool too. But that ain't what I do. I like going to bed at a certain point in time, right? Because I like being able to get up at a certain point in time. Because I also like, in my life, I have been a person for almost 20-something years that I like cleaning in the middle of the night. So I'll go to bed, I'll get up, and I like cleaning in the middle of the night. Then I go back to sleep. And then I wake up, and then I cook my dinner or my breakfast or whatever I'm going to have. But mostly I like cooking dinner because dinner is one of the things. I don't have really too many people to cook dinner for, so, you know, I probably don't do that. But I still would love to do that. So on any given day, my day would look like, I wake up around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I get up, tidy my house, wipe down whatever I want to do, clean my bathrooms, whatever it is, right? Go back to sleep. Wake up, my meal's already planned because I already have my food that I'm going to eat. So whether or not I'm going to put a roast on or whatever, you know, put it in a crock pot, let it simmer all day, or cook whatever it is going to be right there. Because I like having food throughout the day, right? Then I do, you know, any of this, and then I could go do gardening, or I could go do yard work, or I could go spend my time in my backyard, you know, all of that. And then come in, take a shower, wind down for the night, eat, go to bed, wake up, and repeat it, right? That would be my dream life. You can add in vacation. You can add in, my damn nose ring coming out. You can add in vacation. You can add in people, you know, coming to it. But any given time, that's the way my life would look, right? And whatever happens in that, my money just comes and I'm able to take care of anything. So if I need something for the yard, if I want to incorporate something, it could just be done. But there is no alarms, there is no schedules. I don't want to have to, oh, you got this appointment to go here, you got this every day, you got it. I don't like that. I don't want to live my life like that. I don't want to have to clock into somebody's job every day at 8 o'clock. So even if I'm tired, because I done stayed up in the middle of the night, that now I got to wake up and I got to go to the job because I got to be able to pay the bills, this and the third. Somebody may like that. Somebody may like the fact that whatever their job is, I love being a, you know, physician, and I get to go to work and I show up at this point in time because I get to help people. So everybody's situation is different. I just gave y'all mine though. So that's what I want to do, right? But if I obligate myself, or if I commit myself to doing this for this person, this for this person, this for this person, then I have to live by alarms and schedules. I don't want to do that. I don't like the fact that these people send me things talking about some go to fucking jury duty. I don't like that. I don't want to be put in their system. I don't want to have to be obligated to go to jury duty, because then if I don't go to jury duty, then you trying to lock me the fuck up. Like, I don't like anything that puts me pigeonholed to do this, because if I want to just pick up and leave and go to fucking Timbuktu tomorrow, that's what I want to be able to do. So this is another thing about figuring out, like, what's the life that you want to have. Because I ain't knocking nobody that want to go to work either. If you want to have a 9 to 5 because it keeps you on schedule and it reminds you that you got to do this because your kids got to go to school at this point in time and this, that, and the third, like I don't have that. So that's the thing. When you have kids and schedules, guess what? Your kid got to be to school by this. Somebody got to be on duty to do that. I already did that. When your kid got this, somebody got to be on duty to do that. I don't got that. But if I obligate myself to that, then guess the fuck what? Now I'm on a schedule, and now I done put myself into something when God gave me freedom to be able to move around and do the thing that I need to do. So don't obligate myself to nobody else's shit. Now for my daughter, I'll move mountain chest. But guess what? When she gets older and she has her own life, guess what you're going to do? You're going to have to figure out how you got to do whatever it is you need to do, and your whole thought process is going to change. So you have to do that because now that's what's in your system. Just think of a person who ain't got that. As of now, I'm a person that ain't got that. I don't have to obligate myself to other stuff. I don't have to now spend my time doing this. So why would I do that? And sometimes, like, it's just a thing. I don't have to obligate myself to go into nobody's court. So why the fuck is you trying to get me to do that? I don't want to do that. I want to do what I just basically said. That's my dream life. So now this is the thing. So we just was talking about people sending people here, this, and the third. So the other thing is this. It may be, because I keep saying, like, this is where I like to be, this is where I want to live, this, that, and the third. But mind you, now I got people trolling online and, you know, telling me, threatening me, this, that, and the third. So one of the God's ways of maybe even getting me out of here is to get me away from this, and for me to know, like, next time I create my peace and my sanctuary, make sure that it's not, like, I don't have a digital footprint that somebody can kind of go do whatever. And so, again, organized chaos. It came in the form of, you know, the pizza man, them telling me that they sending a shooter to my house, but meanwhile the pizza man show up, and then now God say, well, I know this is where you want to live, but I feel like I need to put you somewhere a little bit more private for you to be able to, you know, and there's not going to be nobody there. Like, it ain't that you're going with a person, because as of now, one of the things is this. I keep getting the energy of, like, somebody doing something because they want to come in and be the savior. So I'm going to be the savior of you. So now, even with that, I can't even talk to I got to watch who I talk to, because the very person that could be potentially trolling me could be the person that wants, oh, well, you need a man around to be able to protect you because da-da-da-da-da. So let me move you here. Meanwhile, you was the troll. You see what I'm saying? So that also keeps being put into my energy because of the fact that people are fucking weird. So let me protect you. I want to be the person, but meanwhile, you're the one that exposed me to the fucking internet and everything else. You're the one that put my information there. So now I got to make sure that I can't move nowhere where it's a word for that. They want to create the problem to be the one to solve their made up problem. Yeah. So that's another thing. So now that's being put into my system, because yesterday out of nowhere, even with, because the universe does things. Mike, love you, thanks for being here. So when the baby daddy showed up, right, saying that I love you, this, that, and the third, instantly my spirit, and I don't feel like he has nothing to do with that, because I don't feel like he would even do whatever, but the correlation and the connection showed me this, because I told y'all yesterday, it would be simple and easy to spin the block there. Why? Because he already know what I like. He already know what to do. He gonna spin that, right? Money and everything else. He gonna do what he need to do. He's a provider. Although, he a cheating ass, lying ass nigga, but so you're gonna get some of that too. So again, no new friends, no old friends, right? But it put in my spirit yesterday, like, there's a person that seems, you missed the action last night, Majestic. I told her, mind you, Mike, that I woke the fuck up and the nigga was mad that I was fucking asleep. This nigga over here on my green app said, I can't believe this bitch sleep, but at least one of us can sleep. Nigga, we're not connected, you slow ass, stupid ass bitch. So, and I'm always gonna go to sleep. One thing about me is I can go to sleep at the drop of a dime, bitch. All I gotta do is get in a peaceful ass sleep, a peaceful ass state, and I'm gonna be asleep. You can be talking to me, bitch, I'm asleep. Yeah. But so instantly my spirit started giving me this. Like, somebody wants to be the savior of a situation, so they will create the chaos and the havoc. But meanwhile, because listen, I'll be in my yard, and I told you the only thing people just not gonna come in my yard. I told y'all when my neighbor walked in my yard, that pissed me the fuck off, because what he said was right. He said, you gotta watch your surroundings, but nigga, I'm in my fucking backyard. Who the fuck is gonna walk up on me in my fucking backyard? You got to have balls to do that. But it was just mindful what you do on a sleep stream, sleeping. I'm trying to tell you, because the nigga want me to be up, like she said. Majestic Grace said misery loves company. They can't sleep because they some trolling ass, ignorant ass people, so they want me not to be able to sleep too. But I'm peaceful. I ain't out here doing ungodly shit to people. I'm minding my own fucking business. So why should I not be able to sleep? Bitch, I went straight to fucking sleep. But anyway, so they was mad that I was asleep and they couldn't fucking troll me no more. So, you know, there's that. But somebody trying to create a problem, trying to expose me to something because I want you to move. Meanwhile, not realizing, thinking that, oh, well, we'll have access, this, that, or third. But no. The silver lining, what did you learn in this situation? Remember, I told you one of the titles said the cycle stops when the lesson is learned. So, when and if I am moved away from here, bitch, I will make sure I go through every step under the sun to make sure that ain't no fucking leaking. Ain't no nothing. You can't bring your bitch ass nowhere near me because, nigga, ain't no address for you to get nowhere. Mike said, why was you sleeping, Majestic Grace? I am cracking up. Mike, why was anybody sleep last night? Shit. That's what the nigga said. Why was anybody sleep? Like, why the fuck did y'all sleep? Nigga, because we tired. Shit. We done had a long, productive ass day. You being unproductive, that's why your ass ain't sleep, nigga. Stupid. I'm trying to tell you. Get somebody else. But anyway, so that's the other thing. Mind you, today I got nothing but blocking in my spirit too. So that's another thing. People fail to realize after this, it's nothing but blocks. I got nothing for you. Like, I can't. I need my energy back to my energy. And because people want to do what they want to do what the fuck you want to do. But don't try to pull my energy into it either. Don't try to tether my shit. So there's that. So the question is, what are you tethered to? What are you tethered to? Situations, circumstances, people, places, and things that have you tethered, and either you know or you don't know is voluntary or involuntary, but either way, it is suctioning and sectioning your energy in ways that you might not even want it to. So what are you tethered to? Is it something that's helping you grow, or is it something that's holding you back? Mind you, right now, I be feeling like any tether that I could have potentially right now would only be trying to hold me the fuck back. And ain't no old niggas, because I already said, even last night when I asked y'all the question, like, why do old niggas will want you to not have been out fucking this, that, and the third, meanwhile they could be out fucking all types of bitches, this, that, and the third. They want you to keep your numbers down, but meanwhile they done been living their best life. Like, I don't want to have no old dick. That's the thing. So you was able to go on and, you know, do what you want to do. I want to move on and have, you know, some new interactions and this and the third. If that don't fucking work out, so the fuck be it. So where are they now? School or daycare? Probably daycare. Little bitches ain't got no fucking money. So daycare probably. Or probably sleep like the bums that they are. That's another thing. Choose your tethers wisely. They have the power to shape the direction of your life. Choose the tethers wisely. And sometimes, even right now, so one of the patterns to even recognize is, you know, I'm being told to tell you, invisible tethers. What are the invisible tethers? Pay attention to that. What are you allowing to hold on to you? What are you allowing to, you know, circle around you that could potentially be draining your life in a certain form or fashion? So, what are you tethered to? A tether is something that ties, connects, or keep one thing attached to the other. Spiritually, we're all tethered to something. It could be our faith, it could be our purpose, it could be our fears, it could be our past, it could be our beliefs, it could be our attachment to things that we were never meant to carry for forever. Let me tell you something about me that pisses a lot of people off. And this could be also one of the reasons why I'm under attack right now. People don't like for you not to be tethered. Nobody likes a free spirit. Nobody likes it when somebody can just be. Majestic Grace said misery loves company. They want you to have something. They want to be able to insert something into the system. So you don't have a nigga holding you the fuck back, fucking around, playing in your face. You don't have a bitch fucking around, playing in your face. One of the most dangerous energies on earth is one that is not attached or tied to anything. And people fucking hate that because they see their own shit. Obligation disguised as love, but love don't add nothing good. But the love don't add nothing good. I love this message. I mean, because Majestic Grace, you know they always gonna bring it through. So, people don't like when you're free. It's like, I can even say with my kids. I told my son last night, right? And 7 right here, I love 7. Remember I told y'all they kept saying, oh, we're gonna get you a dog, we're gonna get you a dog. And I said, I don't want no fucking dog. I don't want nothing that I gotta feed or anything else. And then all of a sudden, now I got a dog, but I don't have a dog. So I don't have to buy food. I don't have to anything because my son has to buy food. But technically, she's a tether because when I move, she moved. Just like that. I literally said it to my son yesterday. Like, it's funny how I told y'all no, but somehow I still got a dog. See what I'm saying? Now, at any given time, I can still just decide that I want to pick up and leave and go do whatever the fuck I want to do. But then I would feel bad because, you know, my little tether would want to go with me, and I wouldn't want to just leave her to her just being in the house and running around by herself. So now, when I go to the store, I even feel bad when I go to the store and I leave her because I don't want her just in the house by herself because she just seems like a person. You see what I'm saying? 7 was looking at you like, why y'all bring me into this conversation? And facts. But it's a tether. It's like the thing when I keep saying, like, why homeless people always have always got a dog? If you can't feed your own fucking self, why the fuck do you have a dog? 7 is a good person. But the fact of the matter remains is tether. So what are you tethered to? What is stopping you from doing something? What is allowing you to do something? Remember, tether is something that ties, connects, or keeps one thing attached to another. So sometimes it can be allowing you to, you know, be, excuse me, they say a tether is something that connects or holds one thing to another. It ties, connects, or keeps one thing attached to something. A tether provides security and stability. Other times it can keep you from moving freely. My dad saw a homeless man with a dog. Y'all, he said he worried about the wrong roof. It is. That's a fact. Because why do you have a dog and you can't feed yourself? That's a good question. I need to think about this. I mean, it's a fact. So sometimes one of the things is even recognizing it. And then some people, what are people guilt tripping you into? Because guess what? Sometimes you're holding on to something, or sometimes you're doing something because you would feel guilty about letting it go or moving away from it or not doing it. Like, every time I take stock and value in my life and I look at it, a lot of times I don't be having issues until I invite somebody else into the scenario. Whether it be, it don't matter who the fuck it is. Like, I don't have this until you get involved. There's ways of me being able to do certain things. Yep, Mike, it's a part of the trimming the hedges. Yes. Exactly. Making sure that certain things, like it's clean, you can see the area. So, spiritually, we're all tethered to something. It could be our faith, our purpose, our fears, our past, our beliefs, or our attachments to things that we never meant to carry for forever. So the tether itself isn't the problem. What you're connected to is. What you're connected to is. So if you're tethered to fear, fear will influence your decisions. You won't do something. Remember I said the only thing you'll regret is the thing that you did not do? If you're tethered to resentment, it will weigh down your spirit. If you're tethered to the options of others or the opinions of others, you'll spend your lifetime seeking approval instead of the truth. People like to have you tethered to them to, oh, like you said, oh, I was helping, but meanwhile, it wasn't helping nobody but themselves. People fail to realize, again, time, energy, everything costs. At what cost? If you're taking something off somebody's place and off somebody's plate, and they think your time or your energy is worth this, meanwhile, it's worth so much more, let them fucking do it. That way they'll see. Because some people be thinking that they be doing you a fucking favor. Meanwhile, not. And sometimes you just got to relinquish your right to, like, throw your hand the fuck up, back the fuck out. God will bring along a better option. God will bring along a better opportunity. And sometimes, and one of the things that I've learned is, every time I stop doing something, something comes along better and I got to do less. Less work. Less of my energy going out the door. Less of my time being spent. And then I gain more. Literally, even like on my platform. I told y'all the other day I was off my platform for a longer period of time, right? I was streaming 24 hours a day. I don't know why my nose is so snotty right now. I was streaming 24 hours a day. I stopped streaming 24 hours a day, and I just went to I happened to just watch a movie that weekend. Somehow it said you made $7 more. How did I make more money when I streamed less? I ain't even asked. Sometimes it's not even about, like, don't even worry about it. Just do what the hell you supposed to be doing. That's the end of that. But I did less time. And then, mind you, the other thing is, then all of a sudden, it's been donations coming to the channel, this, that, and the third. And Corey, last night, Corey, thank you too, because I don't know if I did the proper thank you. I think I did, but people just all of a sudden started donating, and then out of nowhere, it was my threshold for YouTube is $100. So with me just, when I'm coming here in the morning time and talking, sometimes that threshold don't get met just by that. But I noticed the threshold has been getting met because he donated $20 last night, but then people will come in and it's being donations, and then it's been people donating. They watched the video later, wasn't even in it live, and they started donating to the channel too, which pushed me over the threshold, which made sure that, I got one of the bills, electric or something, paid last month for something. But mind you, also, it's a thing. Sometimes just moving your energy out of, like right now, I feel like God is moving my energy out of. So cleaning and clearing energy, moving my energy away from other people, space it. Like it's a space. And so it ain't this, it's this, and then it's this. And so, when it's time, the right people, right situations, right circumstances, things will find you. And I don't know how it happened. All I know is that it happened. Even when your older spirits like to get a shout out, remind everyone that you're okay, period. So then the other part was even after, so last month, whatever it was that changed, because again, I'm noticing that even when it's being broke down into times, more people are starting to get to other platforms, because like YouTube is popular and this, that, and the third. That already goes without saying. But then you got the side, Facebook been popular forever and a day. TikTok already been popular, but now you got new apps coming along, Twitch, Kick, and this, that, and the third, and more people are starting to, get involved in that. So now there's more, God did it definitely. He said that's what's up. And Majestic Grace says, I pray that energy finds me. See, we don't need that. Listen. So, as the other platforms are being found more and people are starting to get on there, like over here, I'm noticing that a lot of the videos, they get looked at like 78 views on a video. But mind you, I don't know, see who comes and watches this, that, and the third. Some of them be having like one or two, this, that, and the third. But some of them the views on them, like people coming in and just having conversation, or people just replaying the shit and watching it, be kind of high over there. So that's another thing. Either way, I just happened to notice that I streamed less and I still made more. And so maybe it's content, you know, getting better, because I noticed that some people saying your content is also getting better too, because the more you do it, the more, you know, the better off you, the better you will be at certain things. It could be also breaking some of the shit down, because some days the camera just cut the fuck off and it just breaks it down into, instead of me streaming for days, then, you know, it is short periods of time when people get to come in and see. And also the fact that I'm sitting here, and when I do catch it, because sometimes I do catch it, and I'll see people actively talking to me. So some people like the fact that I'm sitting here, they can actively talk to me. If they have a question, you know, they can talk to a real person. My membership area, I don't know how so many people, there's a couple of different people in the membership area too, which is great, because the membership area, I think it's either $2.99 or $1.99. People come into the members area. I've been adding, your ads have gotten better. Okay, period. Thank you. And I like that when people tell me that. So that's another thing. Ads getting better. I'm noticing, like, there's a growth that's happening, like, you know, meeting points and this, that, and the third. So as my schedule changes and things start to change around me, it's like I can't feel bad for, you know, the movement that God has, because I asked for something. I asked for me to be able to support and take care of myself. I don't want to be in the midst of nobody thinking or saying that, okay, well, I helped this, that, and the third. No, I did it for myself. I did the work. I came. I showed up. I'm doing it. When that check clears, I'm going to go watch her ads, Mike. Period. Oh, I'm going to go binge watch her ads. It's going to be my personal HS and period. Thank you. And so I love that. Mind you, I got people who, that's why I said I got to start going on the TT. I got to start going over there, because I got people in my inbox over there that is like, when I look at stuff and I'm using stuff, like yesterday, like this is real shit. A person told me how much that certain things that I look at, they said I was very descriptive and this, that, and the third. And so they using the same shit that I'm using, and some of this shit be some good ass shit, like, you know what I'm saying? This particular person right here said, so I like when people be talking to me, because, you know, they go in and they, where's the lady at? This particular person, I told them about, I don't know if y'all like the beef tallow, the tallow stuff. Oh, you give all the deets, period. Tallow is like the beef fat and stuff. You can use it for cooking, but also you can use it for your skin, right? And so people don't realize these is old school remedies, old school things that I like. Old school shit that's tried and true, because what they ended up doing, they try to take away from the old school shit. They give us some new shit that basically creates fucking side effects and all types of shit, right? And then when you go back to pay attention to what the old people did, how they lived long, this, that, and third, because they was using this shit. So one of the things is like a beef tallow with, you mix it with honey and you turn it into like your own skincare shit, right? But anyway, so I was utilizing one of them, and this person, where they at? They told me how good it was, the certain things that they wouldn't use, and how they watch my channel to see, you know, to get some of the stuff that I be talking about. So then they said, because I delete some of the stuff, and they said, yes, I really do. You show a lot of useful items for the skin, face, and body. And like I said, I'm very, like, I'll be wanting to show people stuff that I'm going to use. So I'll be trying to make sure that I don't get nothing that I'm not really going to fucking use. And then also I'm using what the universe is teaching me to use. So right now, the universe has a funny way. Y'all excuse me for my nose being super snotty. Don't know why. But it's all clear. So there's that. The universe has a funny way of bringing me the things that I need when I need it, right? So I was watching one of my videos and I said, your posture is horrible. You got to fix that. You got to straighten that out. You know what started to happen? I got a posture corrector. I had one already here. And so then I instantly went and got one, the one that I had upstairs. And then I went into the shop and I requested one that is a lot more better because mine is like a thin one, and I don't really like it because it's like, you know, gives you, because what it does is straighten your back up and get rid of this hump right here that a lot of people do from, you know, slouching and this, that, and the third. And I'm in a mode right now to correct, you know, some years of neglectful, you know, behavior, this, that, and the third, because I like just being able to show up whenever the fuck I want to show up and be however the fuck I want to be. But I also want to be able to actively, you know, make a living and do what I need to do. So the posture corrector that I got now that's coming is one that has like the little waistband that sucks you in, this, that, and the third. Also, I noticed like a lot of people talk about like pelvic tilt, because that's been coming across my screen. Like, we don't realize like the way we stand in posture, pelvic tilt. And there's been a new shift also that's been happening with women's interiors falling the fuck out. Like, that's a thing. And like your the JJ, when they say if you don't use it you're gonna lose it, is a real fucking thing. Like, the doctors will tell you that. So I don't know if y'all been seeing it or not, but women's stuff been making women's insides been coming outside. I even seen a woman's ass fell the fuck out, because they're saying that right now in this moment in time, because you know a lot of people talking about perimenopause and this, that, and the third. Gravity, something about that fucking is a thing, because you know the longer you're on earth and this, that, and the third, da 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 da. But Kegel exercises is a thing, but mind you, it's a machine. Yep, they got a surgery for it. Some people, they've been having surgeries and the shit still fall the fuck out. So to me, it's almost like they need to do the way I think of it, because I do it myself. Like the chair, flipping yourself upside down, taking the gravity off of, you know, I mean, it's gravity. It's doing, and if you have kids, like, they don't even tell us that there's a lot of things that happen after you have kids or after you're in an accident or something of that nature. I watched ancient Chinese medicine, like, putting your fucking innards back after you have a child. Like, they have a procedure where people don't even realize your stomach being big ain't even because it's your stomach being big. They got this thing where the Chinese lady, she takes and she lays on you. You'll be laying back like this. She brings and lifts all this shit the fuck that's in here, brings it all, puts it back, and push it back in the right place. They don't do that to you. Inversion, yeah, inversion. I got an inversion chair. I had an inversion table too, but inversion works, because literally it makes everything kind of like drop back in here. But I watched the video where in karate, like how they training you and shit like that, like they flip these niggas up and leave them there for hours on time, hours on the day, because you have to know how to be able to, you know, do that. I used to want, well, that's the thing, it's like still a thing where it's like you having to hold it up in there. But if you don't, I got 4 kids, so like all of these things people fail to realize. And if your core is weak, that's another thing. Sometimes you need some assistance on helping put things back. So, you know, in process of doing that, and somebody may say, well, oh, you're cheating, this, that, and the third, but they don't know your symptoms or the things that you know, because shit, you got babies and whatnot. Them niggas be moving shit out the way. And so now you got to try to correct all of these things that happen in the midst of your whole entire gut system trying to fucking rip the fuck out. And so, turning yourself back up and doing it seems to be like the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? The videos that I'll be seeing throughout the day when they say, stop, breathe, squeeze. I like them videos too, because they'll come across the screen. Like the weight pulls everything down. Yeah. And you got to kind of put it back into alignment and everything else. And then you got to figure out what to do, because I know, like, when they'll tell you, like, in the energy and the emotions is in the hips. But I can also remember when I was in my 20s, somehow I unlocked my hips in a way. Didn't realize even what that was, because the internet wasn't a thing. But I remember the feeling that I had. I used to always lay on the bed and kind of like, you know, wiggle my hips to try to do whatever, you know, get the release. And I remember that during that time, that was one of the things that stayed in my brain, try to figure that out. But now it's like trying to still unrelease everything, and you got this happen that counteracts this, and then they're telling you to do this, but meanwhile you got to do this. It's like a couple different steps. You got to trust your own body, and you got to pay attention to what the universe shows you. So everybody ain't the same. Yeah, it may be something about pelvic tilt, this, that, and third. But if you're dealing with a pelvic tilt and a this, mind you, I ain't nobody's doctor, but the doctors don't even be fucking knowing. So that's the other thing, because people be saying they go to the doctor for this, they'll diagnose them with this. So now it's like you're trying to figure it out for yourself. Meanwhile, also back at band camp, you seen them weighted vests and this, that, and the third because they make you feel lighter. But also, have y'all noticed this? This is something that I noticed, and I noticed this when I was in aesthetics, because all the girls be, you know, taking their clothes off and they be doing procedures and this, that, and the third. I noticed that there was girls that was in school with me, young girls, they would be solid, good shape, solid bodies. These bitches be weighing about 240 pounds, and I be saying, ain't no fucking way you can weigh no 240 pounds. But they have a solid body, solid mass, this, that, and the third. Then it be bitches that be fucking... And mind you, if you try to pick them up and they look light, but they fucking heavy. Then it be fucking big bitches that be every bit of like 200, 300, 400 pounds over that, but they be big. Their body structure is different. And literally you could push these bitches and they be feathered like they just like marshmallows. Like, I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's the weirdest thing, because some people that you would think would be heavy ain't fucking heavy. And then some people that you would think would be light ain't fucking light. So then it's like also the body structure, because I seen a girl, she said, I'm 5'3", 140 pounds. And I said, ain't no fucking way, because this bitch look bigger than me. Mind you, I'm 5'3". That's the other thing. Like the weight pulls. He said, I lay back on the bed and let my legs hang off, and it cracks me in the places. I mean, and that's the other thing. So I like that too, but also it's like, I like the, like if you look at my bedroom when I be on the thing, I be putting my feet on the opposite side where my TV is, and so I be trying to pull my myself up too. So that's it's like a lot of things that are happening in the world, but it's also still spiritually connected too. So it's like walking around and spiritually everything is doing this. But mind you, physically everything is doing that. So it's like trying to get whatever that is off of you to be a whole lot lighter. So sometimes in order to be a lot lighter, you got to add weight. So it's like those weighted vests. You walk around with that for about a week or two, and then all of a sudden when you take that off, you realize you're a whole lot lighter because it's more muscle or whatever. Like, I don't know. The thing is this. Everybody ain't the same. So it'll be men that be trying to train women, and then they trying to train everybody the same. Oh, you got to do it this way. Oh, you got to do... No. My body is different from everybody else's body. My body is specific, this, that, and third. Some people, and I ain't never been a big bitch. My body will go back to whatever, the structure, this, that, and third. But it has to be manipulated properly. Like, shit. Sometimes all it takes is, the release and the fucking right. You see what I'm saying? All of a sudden, my body just responds to that, and it just does what it needs to do. Sometimes it may need a workout. Sometimes it may need this. Sometimes it may need that. Sometimes it's just environmental and shit. Dealing with fucking dumbass people shit make your ass stress the fuck out. Who knows? Some things could be based off water, weight, this, and the third. You know what I'm saying? It's all different factors. And if you're not taking the time to, what are you tethered to? We still talking about even that. Because like I said, a nigga try to call me twin, trying to get my attention. Bitch, I don't want to be, whatever you think I don't want. Whatever connection it is, I don't want. Don't try to, twin me. What's up, twin? We ain't got no twinly factors. You got to remember, twins are definitely connected. These motherfuckers will be not even see each other and do the same exact thing. I don't want you calling me twin to pull me into none of your fucking energy. Fuck that and fuck you. Don't twin me. I don't want to be your twin. I don't want to be, I don't want to be nothing. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck out of it. Nothing to them. Everything to God. Ain't nothing like it, Mike. That's how I'm about my shoulders. I have to make sure I pop it. Yeah, like, people fail to realize, like, it's a lot happening. And then on top of that, it's like sympathy pain. Again, more tethers. Like, excuse me, people fail to realize some of these things is real. You'll be picking up somebody else's pain. It ain't even your shit. And how do you know? People don't think that sympathetic, like, you know, pains are a thing. Some of y'all are more powerful than even you know, okay? So, and people will be mad at you when you do know, and people be mad at me because I be saying, bitch, get somebody else to fucking do it. See, now what's that? Sympathy pain. Same as when a nigga gets pregnant. I mean, when a bitch get pregnant and a nigga have all the pain, it's like, now his back hurt because they tied together. It's a tether, invisible tether. It's like, if you speak into the realm, I'm gonna go through it. Let me go through it because I can handle it. Meanwhile, you heard me a couple weeks ago, or about a week ago, I said, I ain't taking on nobody's pain. I ain't taking on nobody's troubles. I release it right now. My energy is only my energy. I'm not taking on no connections, no sympathy pains, no nothing, because my back don't hurt like that. Whatever that is, whatever that was that morning when I woke up, I woke up perfectly fine. Then all of a sudden I go in the bathroom and I have this like thing that is, no, I don't have that. So whoever and whatever it is, and it could just be, you know, somebody thought about you, this, that, and the third. People fail to realize how powerful energy really is. Cleaning, cleansing. Block it, send it back to return to sender. Bitch, I ain't taking on nobody's pain. I ain't taking on nobody's problems. I ain't taking on nobody's issues. I ain't taking on nobody's nothing. So if you want to do it everything yourself. You have to do everything yourself. You have to do whatever it is that is on your table, your plate, do it yourself. The same way, whatever's on my plate and on my table, I'm just going to do it myself. I'm going to do me and God. That's it. That's all. When my baby mom was pregnant, I had morning sickness and smells drove me insane. Yes. It's a thing. Okay, I see it, and that's why we gotta know our own energy so we can tell when it's not ours. Period. And that's why I said, it's like the thing. You don't even know that you're intertwined with a person because it's like what I said, sexually. So when you was in sexual education, they said, if you sleep with this person, then you're sleeping with every person that they slept with. Imagine that energetically. Because you're open spiritually, whatever they done to the energy, whatever, you know, all these people, the Hydro Collider, CERN, the this, that, and the third, the multi-intertwining of past, present, future. All these things being a thing. So now it's just energy on top of energy on top of energy. And what's what? The collective energy is this. Have you ever noticed that? Because even when my friend said one day it was something that happened and she noticed in the energy, like it was just making everybody angry. That's the thing. So you have to be mindful, like when you wake up, checking in with your star player. Like Cat Williams was not lying. Check in with your star player. My energy ain't angry. Remember all them niggas came along, they was just so mad. They wanted me to be mad. So because they trolls, mind you, we trolled the troll, and then now they mad. Niggas leaving. I thought you wanted to have fun. I thought you wanted me to have a bad day, but you didn't want to have a bad day. I beg to differ. You're going to keep your bad day with you. You're going to keep your bad life with you. You're going to keep your whatever that is with you. I don't want nothing to do with it. Don't twin me. Don't twin flame me. Don't twin energy me. Don't twin nothing. I rebuke you. Send it back to the pits of hell in which you came from. Send it back to heaven. Send it back to wherever the fuck it need to go to. I just ain't dealing with it. So don't twin nothing me. I don't want to twin with you. I don't want to nothing with you. I want to just be on my own accord. So I'm over here. I looked at myself. I noticed my posture was messed up. Let me correct I'm going to correct me. I don't give a fuck what you got going on, how you got it going on, who you got it going on with. I don't care. Don't be mad at me for wanting my energy to just be my energy. Don't be mad at me for just me wanting to be around. Like, I'm not mad at nobody. I'm not upset with nobody. I'm not nothing. I'm correcting my posture. Mind you, that's a whole nother sentence, a whole nother message all on its own. Because posture is a whole nother thing. It's just like prostration, like, you know, when how people pray. Or how people, you know, position themselves. Some people will position themselves to, you know, make you think that, you know, they this, that, or the third. Meanwhile, ain't shit, ain't gonna be shit, ain't never gonna be shit. But their posture will make you think that, oh, these people got it together. But yet, spiritually, they fucking weak and stinking. So do with that information what you will. Anyway, you see what I'm saying? And all facts. She said posture is in the energy though. Hello, because that's what it is. That's always in the energy, because that's what people will do. Some people try to make you feel like you're better than, less than, this, that, or third. Like, people, that is a thing. That's why I said it's a whole nother message all on its own. It's like when the other day when it's like what's that? What I was telling you about and I said that's a whole nother energy all on its own. People fail to realize every word comes with its own energy. Every word, every sentence you utter comes with its own energy. And so we have to be mindful. The power of life and death is in the tongue. Things that you speak of. Procrastination is an energy. Movement is an energy. Happiness is an energy. Sadness, and every word is an energy. Tethered is an energy. Remember also when I said you got to control your own demons. So it could be, you know, good or bad depending upon how you holding on to it. Because the fact, and be mindful what I said, how you holding on to it. Because on one way it could, you know, connect you to the other end. On another way it could burn you. Imagine going down a rope and, you know, not having no protection on your hands and you going fast. Holding on to that shit could fuck you up. Sometimes your best bet is to let go and hold here, not here. So do with that information what you will. Everything in life matters. There is no coincidences to nothing. Whether or not you're making short-term decisions or if you're making long-term decisions, everything matters. Everything, like disconnection. Like, this is another thing. Disconnecting my energy from certain things. Some things, like, I honestly didn't want to do because of the fact that, you know, God bless me. All right, so that's allergies. God abundance me. How about that? Say that. And I don't have no allergy medicine, I don't think, around this bitch. I need some Claritin D. That'll be the best thing. And it could be that I was outside yesterday. Anyway, she said period. Facts and period. If you're tethered to opinions of others, you'll spend your life seeking approval instead of truth. But when you're tethered to love, wisdom, truth, inner peace, and divine guidance, you become grounded instead of trapped. You can weather life's storms without losing yourself because your connection is rooted in something greater than temporary circumstances. So I say that to go say what I was saying. All my message has been is disconnect, right? Disconnect from certain people, disconnect from situations. Keep your hands clean, let it go, move the fuck on. Mind you, in certain things, like, ain't nothing happening. That's the thing. Nothing was happening. But the thing is, you may want to feel like, okay, well, I gotta do this, or, you know, I said I would do this, but then it's like time's up. And that's been another thing. So for weeks, it was something, and I don't want to say for weeks, for about a week, it was something that I knew I had to do, right? And then, I'm lying, it was longer than that, because even when I knew a certain date and I said I shouldn't have never started it. That was the thing. So I wasn't supposed to go into it. But I did anyway because of the person, right? And so, mind you, it didn't take that long because it was the 3rd. Today's what, the 5th. So technically on the 3rd, I was never supposed to go into it. I should have last week when a certain incident happened, and I said to my son, I said, why this person ain't get this person to do it? But mind you, that was also my spirit saying, cancel it. Cancel Christmas on the thing, right? Because whatever it is, let it be, right? And so I said that to my son. My son said, well, maybe this person feels comfortable with you. Yeah, but why would you not feel comfortable with this person? It don't make sense. But anyway, long story short, as I was doing it, all I kept getting was the signal like, you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be doing this. Your time is this. And so people don't value your time, right? Anyway, long story short, today was the close. Like literally even last night, actually last night was the close. Because my spirit, even after, you know, the other thing, my spirit kept saying, cut it off. Cut the whole thing entirely off. Like, chop your energy from this. And so I was being obedient, but I was still moving slow. You see what I'm saying? But because the person didn't answer, it kind of, I didn't want to send a message, but then literally I still needed to send a message. And so it was a weird thing because you know how like the universe will send you signs and things of that nature, and you just be trying to make sure like, okay, I hear, I get it, but how do I do it? That's the thing. How do I do it? Because I don't want nobody feeling like. But then I had to realize, even when I made that sentence, it don't matter how nobody feel. It matters what God is telling you. It matters what the universe says. It matters how this whole thing is playing itself out. And the fact that you're getting the signs means move it along and move it along quickly. Ever since that full moon, last month, it was probably at the end of the month. I don't know if y'all been getting different energy from that last full moon, but something was different about that last full moon. Mind you, so much so that I saw it, I recognized it. The next day, a lady came across my timeline that lives, and it's so crazy that they live almost in the same area. And the video was on TT, and the lady said, did y'all see that full moon last night? And I said, now ain't that a bitch? Because I swear I was literally saying something about that fucking full moon. Something was different. It was almost like it was literally the chop. It was over. It's done. It's like, release it. Something or another. But that fucking full moon was big, and it was almost like a orangish red type vibe. But that shit was fucking huge. And from that point on, she said, it really was. That's how I was able to tell you it was last week. Man. But I had noticed it, and then the universe sent somebody that said she told her kids to go outside. She lives in Atlanta. She told her kids to go outside and look at that full moon. Something about that full moon was different. Like, I'm not even talking about the full moon. I'm saying the energy of that full moon, that gave different. It is done. It is released. It is over. It is finished. That's what it gave. And so, again, already noticing it, already recognize it, but not knowing how to kind of back yourself out of stuff. And I don't like stuff like that. When I gotta take brain power and energy to figure out how to release something or cut it off, I don't like that. That means it done went too far. And so, you know, intentionally having to figure out. But then the universe did it. The universe sent heavy ass chaos that says, I gotta protect me, and I gotta make sure that my protection of other people is to keep them away from me. Because, you know, I don't want nothing happening to nobody if somebody's actively trying to do something for me, do something to me, and then it accidentally is a thing with somebody else. You see what I'm saying? So the universe inserted the chaos because technically I probably wasn't acting quick enough, because it was already supposed to be done. Like when that full moon happened, the messages was already being given. Everybody is getting ready to go through whatever they're going through, you know, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. Everybody's systems are, you know, already powering up or powering down, or however it's going to be. And people are aligning themselves where they, you know, everybody wants to be aligned at. And if you get caught up in the situation or the tethering, then be mindful that you got told to do this. You got told to do that. Because people fail to realize certain things will come in. It's like the beginning of something. It will come in. It will look like this. they always come with their fucking representative. And then all of a sudden the universe starts shifting and moving things around, and then shit start being exposed to the point where, and it's funny that you mentioned that thing with the eyes. I've been noticing people's eyes are different. Why is that? Why is it happening with so many people? Is it environmental? Or is it what people are eating? Or is it spiritually something happening? You can weather life storms without losing yourself because your connection is rooted in something greater than temporary circumstances. So today, ask yourself, what is my spirit attached to? What am I connected to? Hold on, people's eyes. Start looking at people's eyes. Start looking at the color of people's eyes. Start looking at, just look at people's eyes. Something is wrong. Like, I started noticing the difference in people's eyes. There's a lady that's online that's talking to people, and she's telling people about drinking too much water, right? And as I was scrolling through, her eyes caught me. And I was literally getting ready to type in there, how the fuck y'all listening to this bitch? Look at her eyes. But then I just decided to go on. So technically it wasn't for me to say, you know, just for me to go on. But look at people's eyes. Like, something is happening. And it's in their eyes. You can look at them and see. You know how they say the eyes are the windows to the soul? Some people is missing some shit. The curtain is, you know, winding down. I don't know. I've been noticing sunken eyes. Well, it's a lot happening, like I'm trying to tell you. It's a lot of stuff that's, you know, going on. And like I said, I'm correcting my posture. Spiritual message all on its own, okay? I'm correcting my posture. And whether or not anybody knows what that means, mentally, spiritually, physically, that's what the fuck I'm doing. Because it's important. So, know that. Some tethers... Oh, so sorry. What is my spirit attached to? Is the tether helping me rise or keeping me stuck? Majestic Grace said, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, period. What is my spirit attached to? Is this tether helping me rise or is it keeping me stuck? Some tethers are meant to anchor you. Others are meant to be released. Do y'all hear messages of being released? This is the thing. So I want to tell y'all on both sides, because I feel like also somebody will feel rejected, right? Remember I said it's not you, it's me. So I can take it because of the fact that I'm very aware and accountable for myself. I'm very emotionally aware, physically aware, spiritually aware, da-da-da-da-da. So I don't need nobody thinking that it's me doing the cutting off. I'm being cut off. Some tethers are meant to anchor you. Some are meant to be released. So when other people hear, like, I release you, go with God, right? Instantly, it's a feeling of rejection. Rejection is God's protection. Remember I told you Goldilocks? So for all intents and purposes, everybody looks at the Goldilocks story, and we have all been conditioned to think that Goldilocks was the victim. Goldilocks broken and enter. Goldilocks should have been assigned the destruction of property. All of these things, right? Snot galore. Sorry, y'all. I gotta wash my hands. The facts. Say it with us, Mike. We are correcting our posture and minding our business. Period. And we're being released. Because sometimes you have to be the fool to catch a fool to be the fool, I guess. to correct the fool. And so if I say I'm releasing something, instantly somebody will go on guard because, you know, they gotta say, and it don't fucking matter. That's why I said at this point, I'm being released, they being released, people being released. I don't give a fuck. I'll be the drama. I'll be the problem. Okay. I'm a Pisces. You know, do with that information what you will. So two sides to every story because I could be a problem to them. How, why, when, where, what, everybody will have an excuse. Like, oh, I didn't want her to do da 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 because this, that, and the third. Everybody will have a reason for the season. All right? So on one hand, the person will say they might have been sick of my attitude. They may be this, that, and the third. I'll be having attitude. I'll be saying shit. Or I could be doing nothing. It could just be the benefit of, you know, your happy home, your situation, your happy home yourself, right? Create the problem, make me the problem. And I'm saying spiritually, I already been told to, you know, let go, release this and the third. I ain't gonna say that nobody ain't less spiritual than me. So spiritually, they could be saying the same exact fucking shit. Okay? They got the message, this, that, and the third, release her. She gonna have to go through da 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 da, this, that, and the third, whatever. I gotta go through da 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 da, whatever. It ain't for them to, you know, they'll try to put some sauce on it because that's what people do. Oh, well, this person's gonna go through this, that, and the third because I'm not doing this for them, or I help this person do that, whatever the fuck it is. Either way, help yourself. And also for the other person that, you know, the people think that they helping, God maybe wanting me to see that I got you. You don't need no niggas, you know, that's got weird ass attitudes and this, that, and the third, that's gonna be sometime eat the fuck and, you know, whatever the fuck, doing nothing for you. I'm gonna show you that I got you. So send them a message that says, you know, release her, let it go, da 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 da, let her fall to the wayside because, you know, whatever the fuck. Either way, long story short, they don't know my story. I don't know their story. I don't give a fuck. They should not give a fuck. See what I'm saying? Yup, that too. Period. Yeah. Walk the walk. Crazy how being in the situation is labeled a problem. Well, that's a funny part though, because we can take it. So I can say that, you know, maybe I'm the drama. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm, you know, just being a certain type of way. Maybe I'm this, maybe I'm that. Whatever they got to put in their mind to make them feel good is not my problem. I don't care. Mike, you already know. Gang, period. So everybody has to do it for themselves because Goldilocks put in her mind that the bears came in and scared her and that she should be allowed to just wander into places, into the woods because, you know, that's what people do. But the bears that actually lived there said, bitch, we locked the door before we left and you don't belong. This is our shit. This is our house. You shouldn't just be allowed to come in here and eat food and do this and do that just because, you know, you think that your blonde hair gives you privilege. Excuse me, everybody has their own thoughts. Everybody has their own. It's neither here nor there. And that's the thing that we also have to be mindful of is the message. Because along with that, don't care that you're labeled as the problem. Don't care that you're this, that, and the third. Sooner or later, guess what? If you know you right, the universe going to show you. If you know you wrong, the universe going to show you. If it's indifferent, the universe is going to fucking show you. You see what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Hold on to that and go on about your business. Go on and get. And sometimes people be thinking, then doing it in front of God and that. Facts. I got you. Just watch these niggas. Yes. Don't believe me, just watch. That's a fact. And so even in the process, people may not even know what's going on with you, but this, that, and the third. But they're trying to add insult to injury because they think they know, but they don't know. Mind you, you could be actively, you know, get ready to be moved to. It's like the equivalent of when I lived in a certain place and then all of a sudden I didn't live in a certain place and, you know, somebody could say, oh, you know, she lost her house, this, that, and the third, da, 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 da. But then I got put in a better house, in a better situation, in a better circumstance. So the people that was all talking that was like, oh, you know, she's the problem, this, that, and the third, didn't know that God had something better in store for me. They only was able to talk about this situation, but then as soon as they figured out about the other situation, everybody was shutting the fuck up. And then It wasn't nothing for nobody to talk about. People gonna just talk, period. That's it, that's all. Again, you have to worry about your own show, your own boat, your own, so message being, you know, what's tethering you? Is it, people, place, things? Some tethers are meant to anchor you, some are meant to be released. Some are trying to hold you, but hold you to what? Like, it's like the thing when you see the couples and you be thinking like, oh, they so in love, this, that, and the third, but they be riding together in a car that be fucked up, broke down, this, that, and the third, ain't got no AC, this, that, and the third, and then all of a sudden, they up, right? They good, or the girl leaves the dude and then they just up. So it just also depends on the people in the situation. Then you'll see people that be doing better than you, right? You be thinking they doing better than you, but meanwhile they be hating on you the whole entire time. Let me see what I can do to do this, that, and the third. They be having that mentality, and then all of a sudden everything that they thought was so perfect comes crumbling down. Like the kinks be this, that, and the third. It be a thing. So nobody knows what anybody else is going through. All you can do is pull your wagon. That's one of the things that I'm basically saying. So it don't matter what the other person on the other side is thinking. Let them think that you're the problem. Take your ass on and go do what you need to do. You're describing what's happening in real time. You always do. This is crazy. Oh my God, yes. I mean, this is all we can do. So this is what you have to always put in your mind. Be mindful to talk to God about it. Because I be saying shit, right? And I ain't going to lie to you. I be talking to God in a way that, because I can't say what I be saying because I don't want to give that little gem and jewel. But every time I fucking say it, God will do it, right? And then now it's the thing where I have to be mindful that once I promise God this and then God does the thing, then don't fuck with him. But each time, don't believe me, just watch. So even if it's not in this location, or even if it's in a different location, this, and the third, God is going to show you, them, and everybody else that what I said to her was right, and this is what it is. You may not have understood it. You may have tried to use, this, that, and the third, whatever tactics. Either way, nigga. So, and I said it again, and I've been saying it every day actively. God, this. And I know God is going to do exactly what I asked. And the way I said probably, is the most unconventional thing. But I ain't going to lie. Like I said, I ain't going to lie to God. Because that's what I want to happen. And I don't wish no bad on nobody or nothing else. But bitch, I know what I said for me. God, this is what I need to happen. And then God make it happen. And then here I go. I be literally, and one of my lessons was that remember not to let these people around. Remember not to engage. Remember not to let I love you come across your screen, and now you intertwine it. And then after the I love you came, guess what else came after that? Reminiscing over something, and then the last final, because I ain't gonna tell y'all the whole message, but it was a reminiscence of something. I didn't fucking respond. I just now opened the message with y'all. The last thing that I seen when that first thing popped up, I seen when the next thing popped up, never opened it, just opened the fucking message. And the last thing that I seen, it said, I wish we could have figured it out. I don't, because I was figuring it out while I was with you. When I was loving on your bitch ass, while I was with you and you was all I could see, you was actively looking elsewhere. So I don't need none of that to work out. I don't need none of that trauma in my life. Thank you for the lesson. Thank you for being a part of my growth and me becoming me. Me showing up as who I am right now. Thank you for that. But I don't need no reminiscing on the love we fucking had, this, that, and the third. I ain't with it. No, thank you. Yup, just watch these. Yes. So, thank you, but no thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the subs. Even that. This nigga, my last son, and I love my son, just so y'all know, but my last son, this nigga tried so hard to get, and guess what? Left me to fend for myself with him. And I gave my son the best life that he could possibly fucking have. The best life that I can possibly give him. Yes, there's more things that I wish that I could do, this, that, and the third. For him to make his life a whole lot easier and a whole lot better. But guess what? This nigga made sure that I had him and then left me the fuck with him. And then you talking about you wish we could have figured it out. Bitch, you wish you yourself could have figured it the fuck out. Because I had it already figured it out. I couldn't run. I couldn't not do some shit. I wish the fuck I did have that in me for me not to do some shit. And people be sitting here like, and that's the shit that be fucking blowing me. Because they'll try to actively act as if I played the part. And yeah, I played the part after, bitch, you did what the fuck you did. And then, yeah, I dragged your ass as much as I fucking could. But how did we get there? Like, you not gonna fucking blame me because you led by example. And time after time after time when I told you, if you don't stop doing this, bitch, I'ma do this. Now, all of a sudden, you wish we had to figure some shit out when you had the perfect fucking life. But instead, you thought you was bigger than the fucking program, bitch. Like, don't add me to that shit. Because I had it figured the fuck out. I knew what I wanted to do and what the fuck I wanted to be. But no, you had to be, you know, doing what the fuck you was doing. So don't add me to that shit. But I'll be the problem. Because remember, he said I could have been better. But he don't see where he could have been better. It's never that. And you heard what I said. Coulda. But I could have been a whole lot fucking worse too. Because, bitch, I had more dragging of your ass. You better be lucky I have a healthy fear of God in me. Because, bitch, in my real fucking life, bitch, you would not be even talking right now. So, you better be thankful that I got a healthy fear of God and I just want my life to be fucking peaceful. Because, bitch, during the time when I went on his ass, bitch, you could have went to God today, tomorrow, next week, whatever, any given day, bitch. And I wouldn't have gave a fuck. So I don't want to hear nobody years later, my son 21 years old, and I done raised a nigga that basically you try to make sure that I was pregnant. You try to tether me this, that, and third, and then you fucking bounced and did whatever the fuck you want to do. Left me to be the fucking provider to this, that, and third, and all you can do is run your bitch ass fucking mouth and you think I got fucking time for you? Motherfucker, I got 21 years of my fucking life that I will never to get the fuck back, and I love my son like I said, but I got fucking 21 years of my life that I fucking fought hard as fuck to raise a child that nigga you fucking wanted. I wish the fuck I would. I wish the fuck I would be dumb enough to let a fucking moment in time I hear Jodeci. Bitch, fuck you and Jodeci. She said same all except for my daughter. Haven't been able to do my big one because he wanted me off the planet. Girl, I'm trying to tell you, these niggas is ruthless, and then they be fucking, oh, woe is me. Oh, you did that. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. You better be lucky I ain't the bitch that, you know what I'm saying, really didn't give a fuck. Bitch, you would have been long fucking gone. You better be lucky them fucking kids that I had kids to make sure that I had to take care of them bitches. Because, bitch, if it had just been me on this earth, you wouldn't be fucking talking right now, ho. Like, he literally got me fucked up. Then the glitch came, but y'all already know what's about to happen. Preach high. And get this. The other daughter I helped him raise by one of the other prior baby moms, yeah, her. You slashed her tires last year. My baby spilled so much tea last night. Oh my god. Girl, I'm trying to tell you, people be fucking really trying to play in your fucking face. Like, these niggas, and bitches too, so I'm not just saying niggas, but, you know, in my case, it would be dealing with niggas. Like, these niggas really be having me fucked up, and I don't know where the hell they be getting off, and then they be swearing, oh, well, I mean, we're gonna leave it at that. Then they be swearing up and down like, oh, it is you did da 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 da, and so this is why. And so, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Like, I am not fucking 12. I am not 21. You are not gonna fucking reverse psychology me into thinking that you're dumbass. Like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, I do not got time for this shit. See, and here it go. What the fuck is this? And that's what they want you to do. They want you to be nice and fucking slow and dumb. So that way they can continue to manipulate and do weird shit. Oh, if it wasn't for you realizing that I was sticking my dick in bitches, then we would be so much better off. Bitch, fuck you. Get the fuck out of my face.
This is what they've been instructing us from. We wait for the end decisions. A part of this team.
I don't care. Like, I don't know why people be thinking I be caring about this is the mark of the beast. This is the, like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about y'all religion. I don't give a fuck about nothing that has nothing to do with nobody's history, because it's all the fucking like. And I know people be like, oh well, why is she da da da? Because it be lies, and I don't have time. Like, I got so much life to live ahead of me right now. Like, even if it's the next fucking 5 hours, bitch, I'd rather do it doing that than fucking dealing with this bullshit. The history shit, the religion shit, like, fuck out of my face. Because all of it resorts back to, a lot of these niggas are like that because, bitch, your mama put you in that. Sir, the car is not a Bentley. Sit back. Period. How can you slash her tire? Oh. How can you slash her tires because you didn't want to take her to her mom's in Houston? I don't know, but Houston been coming up a lot. Apparently, Houston is a real dirty-ass little place right now. So, people better be careful about that because the new diseases be starting in Houston. Like, I'm confused. But, either way, that was just one of the things that I was discussing because of the fact that people be wanting to tether you to so much different shit out of nowhere, and then they want to be acting like, oh well, it's because, you know, oh that nigga never want to take accountability for nothing. He had his whole entire family thinking that I was a menace to society because I would fucking pop this nigga head like, bitch, boop boop, get the fuck out of my face. Child, worse than the ringworm. Listen. So, some tethers are meant to anchor you, others are meant to be released. Discern the difference and you'll discover a whole new level of freedom. And then again, just know that they're going to want to fuck with that because people don't like for you just to be out here. They're going to have to figure out how to get you tethered to something. You need a fucking, a dog. You need a fucking handler. You need something that is there. Now, I just typed this in just because, you know, we just happened to say it, and Majestic Grace said something to Mike about we are correcting our posture, because that's what the fuck I got going on in my life. I'm correcting my posture. So, spiritually correcting your posture isn't about just how you stand physically. It's about how you position yourself in life. Your posture reflects your inner state. So it can symbolize your mindset, your faith, your willingness to receive guidance, and the way you respond to life's challenges. So, stand in your truth. Correcting your posture can symbolize aligning yourself with your authentic self instead of shrinking to meet others or make them comfortable. Because I don't have to talk to you. That's the thing that people fail to realize. People be thinking that, you know, you gotta, like, I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to be cordial. I don't have to associate. I ain't got a shit. I ain't got to do nothing. I can pay you dust in life. We don't have to have a conversation. You don't have to think about me, and I don't have to think about you. And it's okay. But for some reason in this lifetime, people be thinking that you either got to be mad not to talk to them, you got to be jealous not to talk to them, you got to be vindictive not to talk to them. They want to give you every word, and remember, every word is a spirit. They're trying to tie to you. Every one of them. And so they will want to have to call you something. They want to have to call you something because you don't want to have to deal with them. Okay? So, well, he knows I got God, so I'm not about to need him to help me with our daughter. He's about to try to use a car for our daughter as the tether. And honey, they be trying to use everything they can. But she just told me how you did your other daughter. Listen, these people are something else. But you have to be mindful. Okay? That, again, they want to label you as something in order to make themselves feel better. It's like, so you got to be mean, you got to be nasty, you got to be upset, you got to be jealous, you got to be hurt, you got to be this, that, and third. Everything other than the fact that I just don't want to do it. It's okay. I don't want to do it. I ain't got to do it. Chaos theory, like all of that shit that's happening, the universe has spoken. And I ain't mad, I ain't jealous, I ain't upset, I ain't nothing. I'm just being me, okay? And that's cool. And I get that you don't know me, and I get that you want me to be how you want me to be, but I don't have to be how you want me to be. I don't have to be nice. I know how y'all like nice people around here. But I don't have to be. I could be smart enough to take my ass this fucking way. I'm about to be too good because keep the car up, period. People fail to realize, like, keep your shit. And watch God do it anyway. Oh, I was the reason why this person did it. Well, good. Now you can keep it and figure out, you know, how whatever. It's like one of those things. You have people in life, they don't realize you be helping them. Y'all be helping each other in the process. Because if I'm just going to hello, like sometimes that's all you need to do. I'm here for, you know, this, and that's it. That's all. It's just like, because when I said something to my son about his dad calling, he said he called him too. But you didn't have to call me. Like, whatever you going through, don't try to insert that energy into my shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm glad to know that you love me and this, that, and the third, but all y'all love me. That's the thing. I told you that most of everybody got like the weirdest love-hate relationship with me. They really hate the fact that they love me. What you want me to do? That's that good energy. You want me to just allow you to, you know, fuck me over, this, that, and the third. If I don't say nothing, then you would love me even more. But you're mad that I'm aware. You're mad that I can spot the bullshit. And you're mad that I won't let you redirect me into your shit. Exactly. Call your motherfucking son that I raised this whole entire time and you did absolutely nothing. Get your bitch ass out of my fucking face. So thank you, but no thank you. I don't want to be energy with you. Like, he don't realize. I keep telling him, I'm not your friend. I'm never going to be your fucking friend. Bitch, you owe me money. And based off the fact that, you know, I raised your kid and you didn't fucking help, bitch, you owe me a whole lot. And I do not give a fuck. I'm never going to be your friend. I'm never going to allow you to play in my face to make you think that it's okay for us to be cool because of the fact. No, you don't get to wait until the nigga's raised and now you want to be my friend. Fuck you. Thank you, but no thank you. And I'm not being mean. I'm not being nasty. I'm not being nothing other than the fact that I don't have to associate with you. I don't have to deal with you. I'm not going to associate with you. I'm not going to deal with you. And what the fuck do you want every time? What do you want? And the fact of the matter is, even though I'm laughing and joking with him yesterday, like, every time I say something to this nigga about money, he say something about pussy. This nigga never wanted to do nothing for his kids if I was not involved in it. And that's a real fucking thing. Even to this day, this dumb idiot still thinks that he can exchange monetary goods with me for pussy. But nigga, you already fucking owe me. And as long as he don't realize that, I'm never letting him nowhere near. Matter of fact, I'm not never letting the nigga nowhere near me anyway. To the fucking period. But the fact of the matter is every time he say that, that's how I know you never truly love me, because you don't have to try to get in my pussy in order to make sure that I'm okay. If you really fucking love me, nigga, you would be trying to make sure that I'm okay regardless. That's how I know. These niggas don't know no love because they fucking mamas don't love him. Shit, they mamas don't be fucking loving them. These niggas' moms be the problem, the reason why these niggas be that. So that's why I say, like, get the fuck. I wish the fuck I would. What the hell do I look like I done been out here just minding my own fucking business, laying up with a nigga to just lay up with any fucking thing. You was a liar and a cheater when I was with you. Do you think I'm going to fucking change my mind and knowing that you're not a liar and a cheater? You're a fucking Capricorn. It's in your energy. It's in your DNA. It's in your fucking house sign. It's in you, bitch. Y'all will always be nasty ass, manipulating, lying ass niggas. And I will always make sure that my son know not to be a lying ass, nasty ass, manipulating ass nigga. But guess what? It's in his sign. So me as his mom, being a good mom, being able to tell him, nigga, don't do this, that, and the third. But guess what? He's still going to do what the fuck he want to do because he's a grown ass nigga. And I still see the lying ass, manipulating, nasty ass nigga in him. Judge your mama, not me. She didn't fucking tell you, but I'm going to be the one to tell you. So, release what is weighing you down. Slouching can represent carrying emotional burdens, guilt, fear, or past experiences. Straightening up symbolizes letting go of unnecessary weight. Walk with confidence and purpose. An upright posture can represent stepping into your calling with courage instead of hesitation or self-doubt. Become more aligned. Spiritually, posture can represent bringing your thoughts, words, and actions into harmony with your values and purpose. But you're putting him up on game. Yep. Yeah, I tell him that all the time. Even in the process, when I see him doing stuff, I'll say, you don't have to listen, but I'm going to just tell you because I can give you some, gems that will jump you up, 10 times or 100 times, but you still may have to touch the stove. And it's okay because at 50, I still be touching the fucking stove. So it's just a thing. Whatever lessons we got to go through, we go through. Don't make him a bad person. I love him. He's not a bad person. None of these niggas are bad people. They just do what the fuck they doing because it's their lesson, it's their this, that, and the third. But don't be mad at me for being aware to see your fucking behavior. So I'm not saying they're bad people. They ain't out here murdering, killing, doing this, that, and the third. They just lie a little bit and they, manipulate a lot. What you want me to do? It's something that they got to work on. Not my problem. Anyway, just for me to know, don't get caught up with a lying, manipulating ass nigga. If you already know that every single one of them you meet, and there will be one that comes along and they'll say, oh, I'm not the same as them. Liar. That's the first lie they told. Mind you, you also heard me say, very good provider. Will give you what you want. Very intentional on, things that they do. Why? Because they lying and manipulating. So they got to make sure that they lies and manipulation goes over smooth. What you want me to do? That's the behavior. I know a lot of them. Like more than a handful. I know. And all of them are the same. They're very good people. They this, that, and the third. But these niggas be lying and manipulating. They probably got fucking bitch here, bitch there, nigga here, nigga there. Like whatever the fuck they into, that's what they got. Matter of fact, they could be into all of them and bitch, same behavior. Judge your mammy. Anyway, stay open to guidance. An open chest and lifted head can symbolize openness to wisdom, insight, and new opportunities instead of living in fear or avoidance. So spiritual reflection, sometimes life quietly asks us to correct our posture because it changes our circumstances. It may be an invitation to stop looking down at what you've lost and begin looking ahead at what's possible. Excuse me. It's a reminder to stop carrying burdens that don't belong to you. Stop carrying other people's shit. Let people do what they need to do. Let them figure out how it fits in their fucking life. Figure that fuck out. I don't care if you got enough money to get it done, bitch, get it done then. I don't care if you got enough time to get it done, bitch, get it done. It's your shit, not mine. I don't care. I don't care how you execute it, bitch, it's not mine to care about. You figure it the fuck out. It's a reminder to stop carrying burdens that don't belong to you, to stand firmly in your convictions, and move through life with humility, confidence, and intention. The other part is this. Sometimes you are holding on to tethering, and sometimes you are out of posture or, need to reposture yourself, need to correct your posture to put you in a different, better position. She said help yourself, period. So correct your posture, not to just adjust your body, but lift your head, open your heart, align your spirit. The way you carry yourself reflects your energy, the energy that you carry within you. When you stand in truth, you release unnecessary burdens and walk in alignment with your purpose. Your path becomes clear, standing as someone who remembers who they are, not because life has become easy, but because your spirit has become aligned. My last comment didn't post. What was the last comment? What it say? Let me see. Yeah, I done went through a whole roll of toilet paper. Alright, let me see. It ain't, I'm gonna go through. Anyway, situations changing. My schedule is changing. My life is changing for the better. Always. And You know, life is going to be what it's going to be. So a message, a tether is something that ties, connects, or keeps something attached to another thing. That's the message. Hopefully it helped. Thank you guys for being here. Mike, I'm going to look at your comment before I get off. If you wish to donate towards my channel, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you wish to donate towards my GoFundMe, please and thank you. It could be $1. I appreciate it. If you super chats and super stickers are definitely welcome and thank you. If you are a member of the channel, I'm going to go to the members area. So we got further messages if you like. If you're not a member, become a member. I think it's like $2.99. If you're on any of my other platforms, because I am on another platform, you can go over there and subscribe and you can watch too. If you can subscribe to my channel. Mike, I don't know what you said. I see inversion table and I see walk the walk. And I think that's all the comments. Oh, hold on. I see. Yeah, that's all the comments I see. Walk the walk. And then it says my last comment didn't post. So just so y'all know, if you're a member of the channel, I'm going to take 5 minutes and then I'll be right in there. What was it? I don't see it. What you say, Mike? Dun, 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 dun. Y'all, I don't know what I'm going to get for rock, paper, scissors today. I called basically a fuck nigga in so many words. Who? Capricorn energy? My baby daddy? Yeah, that's the thing. Because I don't know how the fuck you sending me messages talking about you wish you had figured it out, bitch. You could have figured it out before. Mind you, I told you that's the same nigga that got me locked the fuck up. Like, I do not need no old ass, and that's another thing. When you in transition, here come the fucking old ass niggas wanting to put their fucking energy in on it. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Like, whatever it was, and what it's gonna be, it's gonna be. But it is never gonna be me having conversation with you for me to make you think that everything is okay and for you to have done what the fuck. Like, no thank you. No thank you. I'm tired of fucking niggas that be thinking like, I don't know. If you need it, be needed elsewhere. Cause I know who I need me. And I don't need the energy that people be trying to give, like, and it just be strange and this, that, and the third. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I ain't gonna do it. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna be laid up with a nigga and I gotta worry about, like, get the fuck out of my face. I'm not doing it. So I'm all for the love. I'm all for loving of the love. But the way niggas is trying to handle shit, all they gonna do is make me, matter of fact, I'm gonna go put my thing on, and I gotta go do something. I'll be back here in 5 minutes to do what we need to do on here, but I will be in my backyard and I will be making sure that my heat is with me everywhere I go. So bitch, I'm not stopping doing nothing that I'm doing. I got bushes to clean out, hedges to fucking, do what I need to do. And I cannot be worried about no funky ass niggas trying to infiltrate my space. That's what they want to be worried about. On my timeline, I see you still ain't got it right. Crazy how everything lines up. Yeah, they still ain't got it right. But guess what? All I can worry about is me. I'm not even gonna worry about what they got right. I know what the fuck I got right. No access. You cannot have no fucking access. I'm cutting the fuck off access to people who don't need to have access. Keeping my energy to myself. Doing what I need to do for myself. And I don't need nobody trying to fake sneakily. Oh, friendship, relationship, ship. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. The ship has sailed. Alright? That's the thing. Read the message before that. Oh, that called yesterday? That one? Oh, I called, she said, okay, that called yesterday. Yeah. And if that message is in the energy that I wish we could get, if that message is in the energy that I wish we could get it right, on my timeline, I see you still ain't got it right. Crazy how okay. Yeah, because that's what he said. That was the message that, because I never opened it. I just opened it when I sat here. I saw it come across, but I wasn't responding to him like, I'm not having no conversation with you. I don't want to have no conversation, no old ass energy, and I ain't got time. So no thank you. And so don't wish we could have got nothing right. It was what it was. It was how it was meant to be. If it was supposed to be done right, bitch, you would have made sure that when I was over here loving on your dumb ass, you would have did it right. Majestic, you talking about what I said earlier, about the numbers being changed? Girl, I got 3 different numbers. And let me let you know, people getting fucking blocked, and some numbers is about to be fucking blocked. But on my other number, my other phone that I got recently, I got a whole new number. Ain't nobody getting that number unless it's like, people that I ain't gonna care. Because honestly, this number I want to change too, because like, bitch, get somebody else to do it. So no, we not about to get their messages in real time. Yeah, I don't need their message. That's the thing. When it's a whole nother book, like fuck the chapter. This a whole nother book, right? And in this book, they don't exist. Like the same way I said I want to pay you dust, pay me dust too. Don't pay me no mind. Act like I don't exist. Act like I never was even on this realm, because that's how I want to treat you. No X is the past for a reason. Yeah. So I don't want nothing to do with it. I get that people want to, always try to hold you to, this, that, and like, nigga, a whole nother chapter in this book, you don't exist. I see what you're trying to do there. I see how you try to tether there, even whoever that is. Because the other night, whatever that is nothing but a tether. That's some old ass bullshit that's trying to tether. New book, you don't exist. That's why even last night I said, I'm not even going to talk to you. As soon as I see you pop in my chat, bitch, you're going to work hard to have a conversation, because this ain't the same book where, you could just come along and say whatever. I don't give a fuck if you know my address, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you know my name. I don't care what you know. You don't know me. You know that I'm the resident of this motherfucking place. That's it. That's all. You know that her name is this. You don't know shit about me. And I'm not going to give you no information. I'm not going to give you no movement. I'm not going to give you nothing. If you come talking crazy, bitch, you're getting kicked the fuck out on the first go. So as soon as you type in this, that, and third, bitch, blocked. That's how I'm handling people from this point on. I don't have to talk to you. I don't even have to acknowledge that you said nothing. That's going to hurt them even worse. You want to know why? Because they want to be able to get out what they want to get out. Bitch, I'm not talking to you. Fuck you. I don't have to talk to you. You're not going to force me to talk to you. You're not going to force your way through the door into my energy. Ain't happening, ho. Yeah. Especially since you provoked a glitch and wanted me off the planet. I definitely don't have to exist. This is girl. So yeah, blocked. Put you on mute, put you on block, put you on whatever the fuck I gotta put you on. But that's for every fucking body. Like, I kid you not. That's the energy that I'm on right now. It's new shit happening. And at this point, whatever is gonna happen, I'm gonna be doing it the fuck by myself. Until God send whoever the fuck it's supposed to be. And I know for a fact that it ain't the nigga that's been stalking bitch, I'm gonna be doing it. I'm gonna be doing it by myself, and I'm gonna be doing it by myself happily. So, with that being said, you come in this bitch, you say something crazy, you're getting kicked the fuck out. Today. Immediately. Soon as you open your mouth, you better type the whole full sentence in that bitch. Because I promise you, in 0.2 seconds, your ass is up out of here. I'm not talking to you. I don't have to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Your energy sucks. And I said I'm happy. I'm cleaning out. I'm going to go clean out the hedges. I'm doing the shit that I'm supposed to do. Correcting my posture. Cleaning the hedges. Doing the shit that I need to do. And if it's not a part of that, I don't need no added excess. I don't need no company. I don't need no conversations. I don't need nothing. I can talk to my motherfucking self because I'm in good company. Your bitch ass is getting blocked. So that's what I got for him. So, Mike, Majestic Grace, you don't gotta be nice. As soon as they say whatever the fuck they say, kick they bitch asses out. Cause this is my thing. And this is the other thing. So I'm gonna just make this the title for tomorrow. Okay? Cause I'm gonna just say it right here, right now. But this is gonna be tomorrow's title. If you wanted to be here, you would have been. If you wanted to be here, you would have been. You would have learned how to act. You would have known what to do. You would have fucking been a better person. You would have been a better person to do the things that, because when I want to do something, I know how to act to be in it. So we just gonna create that. Because I don't know where the fuck people get the fuck off with the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and the this, that, and the third after the fucking fact. Anytime I've ever wanted something, I made sure that I fucking accepted it, did what I needed to do to handle it, and every fucking thing. And so, if in fact you wanted it, you would fucking have had it, okay? You would have done everything. How you want something that you had? Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Ain't no fucking way. You're not gonna convince me that I'm the problem and I'm wrong. When you had the opportunity, but you don't see me. And the reason why I can say this confidently is this. Ain't none of these niggas seeing me on their fucking phone calling them to say, I wish I had this or I wish I had done that. No, because I be knowing that I treated a bitch the best that I could while the fuck I was with them. So can none of these niggas ever say I made a spin call back to say I wish we had a nothing. Because bitch, I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. Never gonna do it. Never go, because I'm gonna do the thing that I need to do to keep it from the beginning. Like, ain't no nigga gonna say, oh, she was on my phone saying da 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 da. Bitch, I don't do that because I don't got to. I be cherishing shit that I be having when I got it. Like God be trying to tell me. Make sure that you do this. Make sure you take care of, what you need to take care of. That's why I got to make sure that I clean the fucking bushes and everything else. So that way that, God know that I'm happy doing what I'm doing. So ain't nobody gonna fucking tell me that, oh, I wish we had a bitch, get the fuck out of my face. People be fucking weird to me. Like, I ain't never in my life seen nothing like it. Like, literally on some real shit. I don't understand how people, you do that. I wouldn't even feel comfortable. Like, I would feel fucked up if God gave me something, or if I had something, and then God, and I had a relationship with a person, and this, that, and the third, and then I didn't do all the right things in order to keep it. I did all the most fucked up shit, and then I gotta have to call somebody back to say, I wish we had did this, when I know they treated me right. Like, get the fuck out of my face. That's some weird ass shit to me. I don't even know how people even feel comfortable with that. So we're going to create this title for today, for tomorrow, because it's something that we can definitely touch on and talk about. Because at the end of the day, this is one of the things that people will try to manipulate you. They want to swing back. They want to manipulate you into now thinking that, oh, we had to have time to grow. Just like you was a young person, I was a young person too. I just had better morals and values in the process. Your morals and values have always been fucked up. I thought you said, Mike, get out of... No, I ain't say Mike. I said, get the fuck out of my face. That's what they could do. Get the fuck out of my face. Because people will definitely be thinking like, it's... I need to have time to go sow my royal oats out in the world, and you're going to be here when I come back. No, the fuck I ain't. I'm not. I'm going to go and do what the hell I need to do for me to grow and for me to become the person that I need to become. And in the process of that, I'm going to talk to somebody that values that. And I may have to go through, a couple different things as well. I pray that I don't. But at the end of the day, what I ain't going to do is keep talking to the same ass, dumbass niggas about it. I damn sure ain't going to do that when you already should know that I'm not for that shit. People be claiming they know you and know you not for some shit, and then they'll be trying to play with you the fucking most. He said, I know, I walked away from the phone for a second. Yeah, this is what the fuck they do. And now all of a sudden, but mind you, that's another thing, to hold your ass the fuck back, another tether. To keep having cycle after cycle after cycle, lesson after lesson after lesson. Some of y'all don't realize these niggas ain't nothing but a lesson. You ain't learned. That's why you take this bitch the fuck back, and then it get worse after that. I just did that. Been there, done that, wrote a book about it. Still actively trying to get my ass out of that shit because I just did that shit. I'm not doing that no more. Then they sent another nigga, another old ass nigga. No thank you. And then it's funny because Majestic Grace, remember that nigga the night before? I'm sorry, nobody said it like that, but Lorenzo, remember he said it. The universe will damn sure send a plague, send something. What the fuck he say? Will damn sure send another test, and then here the fuck we go the next day with the bullshit. No, thank you. And mind you, that right there is the universe again sending you a sign, letting you know that some more trickery is at foot. Here we go. Here the fuck we go. Because he literally came in there and said that. So even in the midst of universe still sending you, still trying to protect you, still sending you signs, still trying to love on you, still trying to let you know that these people ain't got it yet, but we gonna send it back again. And like I said, I can be friends with almost anybody, but what I can't be friends with is if you done me wrong at any given time and like you literally wanted me, you left me to fucking do something by myself. No. And now you think that I'm supposed to give you another chance to fucking play in my face. No, thank you. I ain't doing it. Y'all shouldn't do it either. But I ain't gonna tell nobody what to do. Y'all lesson is y'all lesson. But I know what the fuck my lesson ain't. It ain't having to do that shit. So I'm not even gonna act like that's what God telling me I got to do. No, here's the lesson, here's the thing. And it's good to know. That's another thing. It's good to know that I'm still loved in the world and that, you know, people realize what the fuck they did. But ain't no fucking way on God's green earth I'm gonna tell no nigga that I wish it had worked out, cause no the fuck I don't. It worked out how the fuck it worked out. She said and then her phone ring. Alright, so I put the so message for tomorrow. I put it up already, so I'll add some a poll question and some other stuff. And if y'all can, when y'all leave out of here, go ahead and like it, put your notifications on for it. But we good, Ty. We know how God is coming behind us. And period, and is. And that's the part that people don't realize. That is the fucking part that people realize. I don't understand it, because like I said, I'm going to damn sure make sure that I hold on to something that I like, that I want. I'm going to try to do everything that I can, even in the process. Like, what can we do? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't do nothing. Sometimes people don't want you to do nothing. Sometimes people just want to be what they gotta be and do what they gonna do, and this, that, and the third. And no matter of how much therapy, no matter of how much, you know, whatever, it just ain't gonna fucking, you know, they just not gonna do right. And what you want me to do? What you want me to do if you don't know how to fucking act? Like, it's not making sense. It don't add up. It's not making any sense. And so I get what people want you to do. I get that people want to, you know, try to make you be the bad guy in a situation and this, that, and the third. And I could potentially be. And you should definitely leave me the fuck alone if, in fact, you know, I'm not good for you and everything else. You should definitely find you something better. But apparently, whatever y'all thought was the fuck better wasn't really all that much better if the fuck you now wishing that we could have got something together. That's all I can tell you. And so, because I ain't never once said that. You won't even catch that on the motherfucking tip of my lips, because what the fuck you thought I was thinking? I was thinking while I was in it, I wanted to be, you know, the best family. I wanted to have everything and this, that, and the third. But, you know, if I'm the bad guy, then, man, then go. Why are you here? In fact. But that's what people will try to do. And then sooner or later on, here the fuck they come with this shit. And now all of a sudden you realize, oh, I wasn't so bad. I wasn't so bad. Now all of a sudden you want to figure out how to work it out with me when, you know, you was right there. We was right the fuck there. We was locked in. I was trying to be, you know, whatever, and you tried to play with me. You tried to think. Some people will think that you will not leave. They're never going to leave because I'm so this and I'm so that and da-da-da-da-da. Well, if you so this and you so that, then bitch, good. Do it by yourself. I told y'all before, God left me to my own fucking devices. What the hell you think? I ain't God, and God be having patience. So with that being said, like, I ain't God. I don't have it. I don't have the patience that it takes to be, you know, continuing to keep going through bullshit, especially when I see it's changing my life for the fucking worse. Like, what the fuck do I want? What you want me to do? I can't stop you from meeting up with bitches, sticking your dick in bitches. I can't stop you from being a sneaky ass nigga. I can't stop you from lying. I'm not even gonna act like I want to. Lie until the cows come home, nigga. Like, what you need? So I'm not gonna do it. But that be the thing. They want you to fight harder, try more, exert more energy into this shit because I feel like you should chase me. You should bitch, fuck you. You better call God for real, and talk to God about it because I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm not gonna fucking like, that's what it seemed like people be wanting you to do. They be wanting you to fucking fall out. They be wanting you to just, you know, go through the worst of the situations. I don't know what the hell my shirt was doing that day. I looked all jacked up. It has the beginning of my shirt like this, so I don't know how I got pulled up like this. But anyway, people be wanting you to go out of your way, engage with your audience. Start a community goal for super chats and gifting. Okay, let's see. People be wanting you to go out of your way to fucking break your neck for them. She says so they can harvest your energy and do. That's exactly the fucking thing. Go out of your fucking way. Mind you, the same thing they want you to do, they won't do. The same thing they want you to do, they would never do. It's the equivalent of a man will go and cheat on you, and I'm just using men, so it ain't got nothing to do with the man. So, and everybody can do it. They will go and cheat on you, but the minute you cheat on them back, they instantly know they don't want you because they don't want nothing. They don't want nothing that somebody else touched. They say it's tainted. But meanwhile, they want you to want them every time they go and put their hands on another bitch, but not realizing, nigga, your ass is tainted. But you want me to continue to lay up on you and this, that, and the third, and I'm supposed to just be okay with it and keep you and take you back, and then you'll, oh, well, why you just trying to break up the family? Bitch, you want me to put my mouth on the same thing that she just had her nasty ass on? You got me fucked up. Niggas is so fucking weird. I mean, I guess everybody could be weird. I don't know. But like I said. Period. She said, and it was tainted on arrival. That be all facts. But I'll be confused as to why it's like, you know, they know that they don't want it no more. Like, if you go and you sleep with somebody, then all of a sudden, they definitely, all the niggas will say they don't want the women. I don't want the woman. But she's supposed to want you after the fact? So how does that work? And why is it that that's supposed to be the thing that is like, somebody smell good? I've been trying not to say that because my allergies been going off back and forth, but it's a smell that is like, I don't know what that is. It almost gives me a little bit of cinnamon, But I think it's like a fragrance or something. It does smell like cinnamony. But it smells really, really good. And it keep giving me like a whiff of it. So I don't know what that is or who that is, but you smell new. If that makes any sense. I don't know how you smell new, but it smells good. And I'm going to just say this also, because I just happened to notice this. So, as long as I've been sitting here, I done smelled it a couple different times, right? But I didn't say nothing, because it just was giving like an undertone or a whiff. But then as soon as I said it, it got stronger. So what's that about? I'm trying to decipher what the smell actually is. I don't know. I can't get it. But like I said, it smells like a little bit of cinnamony something. But it's not cinnamon. It just smells like whatever it is. It's like whatever, like, I like vanilla undertones and like fragrances or something. But whatever that is smells like it has a undertone of cinnamon. So I don't know what fragrance would smell like that. But it smells really good. Like I said, it also gives new. Not the new car smell though. Just like new store, new. It smells like a new box. Like, you know how if you buy something new, maybe it's a new pair of shoes or something, I don't know. But it smells new. You know the smell like when you go get a brand new pair of shoes or something and you bring them home and you open up the box and it gives like a whatever that smell is. Like, it smell better than that, but because that smell be good too, because I wonder if it's just a store or something. But it could be maybe one of them little sachet things. You ever seen them? The old people used to put in their drawers and shit. Or if you go in the stores and stuff, they be having them. It smell like that, but real, real good. So I don't know, but y'all, so the other thing is actually up, and I'm putting a poll question in there. I put a little thing, it was like a donation thing on it, but literally I thought it would start during the live, but apparently it started now. So don't ask me why. This is the first time I even seen it on there. So it says that there's channel goals or something. And so I don't know if it's even on this one, but all I know is it said that it started and it should not. Alright, yeah, I'm putting the stuff in it too right now. The polls and the actual questions and this, that, and the third, because since we was here, then might as well. That way we already got that situated and we just gonna show up. So 8:15 is what it's scheduled for. I pray the spirit of on time is around us. And we're gonna do that. And I think it is. I think it'll be fine because I don't have to do what I normally would be doing. So that was the conversation that was being had. I'm reclaiming my time. I mean, period. Majestic Grace, I know you know. Because, again, it don't got nothing to do with nothing. And, you know, love the people and this, that, and the third. But I got to do what I got to do for me. And so, and everybody got to do what they got to do for them. Same exact scenario. So, all love, no hate, no nothing. I think that this morning, because something got left out of my text message. And I did see it. But I wasn't going to even go back to correct it. Because, why? It gave very kind of mean girl, I think. But again, I hate text messaging because I don't know how to make it seem like, you know, I don't know. To me, certain things can get misconstrued. And I feel like that did because it kind of gave this. And that's why I said I definitely wanted to say that I didn't mean it like that, but either way, the gist of it was what it was. I gotta reclaim my time. And so I don't want to be on a schedule. I don't want to be on nobody else's schedule. And my life is changing in ways that don't need that. So there's that. Anyway, y'all, spiritual Q&A. Why do people wish they had something after losing it? Y'all can answer. It's just random ass questions. Or not. So there's stuff there. Don't mind my night clothes being jacked up, because don't ask me what the fuck I was doing, but that's the video that's there. I don't even know what it is talking about. So there's a video that's on there before that. There's also a spiritual poll question, spiritual Q&A, and yeah, I'm gonna take 10 minutes and then we're going to go to the members area. So if you're not a member, please become a member. And yeah, and just so y'all know, because I don't know where that gold thing was or how it actually works. It's the first time me seeing it. Live chat, all messages are visible. Questions, answer viewer questions. Fan funding right here, chat. There's something for fan funding and this, that, and the third. So if you want to donate towards the channel, please do so. But if you happen to donate because it said I'll give you a shout out or whatever, you know, during the time, make sure you write your name also in the chat, because of the fact that I don't know if that's going to be there, because I've never seen that before. So I think it's something new that they're doing. Let me see if it's on this live right here, because I've never seen that before. Have y'all ever seen that before? Now my phone is acting weird, talking about some no sims, this, that, and the third. Can y'all see me? Did y'all see that happen? Alright, so let me see. Oh, I love my membership video. You didn't see it? Okay, because something came across my screen and it said that there was no Sims in the phone, which was weird. Alright, well, it's not doing it on this one, but somehow something new got added to the channel over there, so I don't know how that happened, but anyway, if y'all see it and you wish to donate, please do so. Thank you. I appreciate it. Always go with God. And again, members area, I'll see you soon. I can't see you, but wasn't paying attention when you said if you saw it. Oh, okay. Alright, y'all, so if you're a part of the members channel, please go over there, and I'll see you there in a couple minutes. Love y'all. Thank y'all for being here.